The following is a special presentation of Clubhouse Lounge Radio.
Welcome, everybody, to Clubhouse Lounge Radio's presentation of high school football on this Friday night in St. Joseph, Illinois, where it's the number 10 Unity Rockets taking on the number 4 ranked St. Joseph Ogden Spartans. It's a little bit rainy. It's coming down right now pregame. We're going to see a lot of action. Keith Gibson here with you alongside me, my broadcast partner, Mike Roy. And we're going to bring you tonight's play-by-play action along with our sideline reporter, Scotty Johnson.
Scotty Johnson over there out in the rain. We're up here in a steamy hot press box. But I'll tell you, here at Dick Duval Field, there have been some memorable games that we've called here between these two teams. And I think tonight will be no exception. We've got them ringing around everywhere tonight around the fence. Both sides, their stands are filled up. If you're listening on here, we sure appreciate it. We're glad to have you, and we're going to call you a great game tonight.
It's going to be a great game between the top two teams, as far as I'm concerned, in the Illini Prairie Conference.
Yes.
Last week, the Rockets were upset by BCC, 34-27.
Yes.
St. Joseph Ogden, 3-0 on the year, but they haven't really played the meat of their schedule yet.
That is correct.
They've still got Seneca coming up. They've still got BCC and Monticello, where we, the Rockets, are in the middle of the heart of our schedule. Monticello week 2, BCC week 3. Now we end the gauntlet here at St. Joe. Mike, we're just about 4 or 5 minutes from kickoff. We're going to have a little delayed kickoff. There is a military funeral going on. They're going to do a 21-gun salute and right at 7 o'clock. So there'll be a little delay there, but we'll stay with us, and we'll be with you too as well, which I think is awesome they're doing that. But
yes.
We talked last night on Move the Chains, our high school weekly preview show on Clubhouse Lounge Radio. Keys to the game. Let's get ours, and then we'll send it to Scotty Johnson, and we'll see what Scotty's hearing over on the sidelines.
There we go. Well, we both know we've got two experienced quarterbacks in Cody McKinney for St. Joseph Ogden, and we've got the man behind the thing, Dane Eisenhower, behind the big hog mollies on the Unity side. And really what it comes down to is they're going to have to make smart decisions. They are the field generals. They're going to have to make smart decisions. We've got a wet turf tonight, so that's going to change things just a little bit. We'll see if we see any balls getting thrown around, but I'll tell you, I really believe it's going to come down to the Unity defense, our defensive ends, keeping things under control versus our offense trying to make smart plays and not do too much in this weather.
Let's throw it down to Scotty Johnson. Scotty, you're over on the Unity sidelines. What are you hearing right now on the sidelines?
Yeah, Keith, thanks. We're down here on the sidelines of Dick Duval Field. The rain is coming down. It's starting to light up a little bit. Clouds are starting to break. These boys are pumped up, though. The only thing we're missing is a little mud for tonight's Friday night action.
Scotty, you're getting that energy, a lot more energy than we saw last week and against Monticello.
Oh, yeah, these boys are pumped up. Coming off a tough loss last week, these guys are excited. The rain just helps with that excitement, believe it or not. And they're ready for some high school football against a crosstown rival.
All right, sounds good. We'll kick it back to Scotty here in just a little bit. I think the key to the game, Mike, is going to be what it always is, and that's don't turn the football over.
Don't turn it over, because last week two big turnovers cost Unity the ball game or a chance to win the ball game, and you just can't do that against good teams. St. Joseph Ogden has to prove tonight. They have to prove things tonight. That's what they have to do. They have to prove themselves. Once they do that and prove themselves offensively and defensively against much better competition than they've had all year.
Let's take a quick break. We're going to hear from some of our great sponsors as we take a moment of silence here at the field. We'll be back in just a minute here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
I-57 Roofing provides quality roofing services focused on reliability, precision, and customer satisfaction. From storm damage, repairs, or installations, we're here to protect what matters most, your home or business. Roofing is a crucial aspect of any building, ensuring protection, durability, and curb appeal. Give the team at I-57 Roofing a call today at 217-570-3170. I-57 Roofing is proud to be the presenting sponsor of Unity Rockets football on Clubhouse Lounge Radio.
He's spent 4 years warming the bench, 2 years perfecting the clipboard, and exactly 0 varsity snaps under center. But now, he's closing real estate deals all over the map. John Fisher, former Rocket backup QB legend, now known as Mr. Landman, your go-to real estate broker. Rocket Nation, when it's time to move the chains, call Unit 7's best at MrLandman.com.
Thank you, Champaign County First Responders. Get the car insurance discount and service you deserve. Call your local Country Financial representative, Jordan McDaniel, at 217-352-9817 to claim your discount today.
Back here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio as we are getting set for kickoff. St. Joe had won the toss and elected to receive, so they will the Rockets will kick off to the Spartans to start this ball game.
Nice rainy evening here at Dick Duval Field here in St. Joseph, Illinois. I'm looking forward to some good football, my friend.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Unity Rocket football. Here we go. It's a kick nice and deep by Walker Hall, and that's taken back at the 5 by the Spartans. Out to the 15 to 20, the left side, trying to break, and finally brought down. That return was made by number 9, Lane McKinney. And the Spartans will start on offense for their first drive at the 31-yard line.
31.
On the left hash, if you're just joining us. Thank you for joining us. Keith Gibson, Mike Roy, bringing you high school football here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio. Spartans coming out in a way different formation. Very spread. This is crazy, Mike. Now they come back normal.
They've been known to do this.
They have. Shotgun formation. McKinney, Cody, hands it off to the left. And the Rockets right there. Maybe a yard at most. Caden Hinch on the tackle. That carry by number 25.
Giving him a yard.
Umbarger with the carry. Not much there. Second and 9, and the Spartans quickly on to the line.
Notice where 72's lined up, Keith.
Left side, that's where they like to go when he's lined up there. Now they're going to look to pass. It's a short pass. And a nice tackle there by number 5, Braden Henry.
Braden Henry on the alley-oop tackle right there. That's a good solo tackle, and that's what you have to do on a night like tonight. Uniforms are going to be slick. You have to grab, knock down, do whatever you can do to make that tackle.
Loss of 1 on the play for the Spartans brings up 3rd and 10. We're just underway here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio. It's number 10 and number 4 going out in Class 3A.
Third down.
McKinney takes the snap, looks to pass, looking to get pressure. He's got some pressure. Winfrey. Now he's going to throw it across the middle, and it's incomplete. Couldn't hold on to it. That was intended for number 9.
Lane McKinney is who that was.
Well, McKinney to McKinney, they were trying it, but it's incomplete, and the Rockets have forced a 4th down here on the first drive of the day by the Spartans, and that's good defense.
3 and out is what you have to do. I mean, you know, when you receive the football, you want to move it down the field, and the Unity defense said that's not happening.
Number 11, Tyler Henry, back at about the 30-yard line to receive the punt. The Spartans in punt formation on 4th and 10. Man in motion. Here's a snap. And a left foot punter. Nice spiral. Tyler will let it bounce, and it'll go through his hands. And nobody touches it, so he just lets it bounce. And it'll stop at about the 17-yard line, and that's where the Rockets will take over.
Left-handed punter. You don't see too many of those anymore. Let's see what the Rockets can do on their first possession of this first quarter.
Good job by the defense there on the first drive. And interesting, I think the Spartans want to come out and just kind of feel things there in that first drive.
Well, if you remember over at Unity, remember one of the motion things where it was kind of like Australian rules football. They brought the guy around, put him in motion, and I remember that play more than once.
Eisminger brings his troops to line, the general in the shotgun with Crew Eckstein in the backfield. Now they're going to look to pass early. That's complete to Mason O'Neill. O'Neill to the 25 up to the 26-yard line. And that's going to be just short of a first down. Gain of 9 on the play, on the completion. Eisminger to O'Neill.
We will take that. Nickel Diamond is going to be good tonight. I'm perfectly happy with that.
They come back to the line. Hogard out left, O'Neal right. Hogard now in the slot left. Sutherland out far left. It'll be handoff to Crew Eckstein up the middle. Crew fights through some tackles. Across the 30, and he's going to have enough for the Central Illinois Cars and Carts first down up to the 31-yard line.
That's how you run. He proved that last week. Keep the legs driving. Make them have to work a little bit, Keith.
So 1st and 10 for the Rockets at their own 31. 10 minutes to go here in the first quarters. We're just underway. Rockets' first drive of the ball game on our Mr. Landman scoreboard. Now stacked over right. It's a handoff to Eckstein to left. He's got some space to 35 and finally brought down at about the 38-yard line.
Drive, buddy.
Nice gain there of about 7. They're going to mark it at the 39, so a gain of 8 on the play for Crew Eckstein.
That was a generous 8, but nothing fancy about that. We just went out there. The offensive line made their blocks. Crew found the hole and kept driving.
4 wide receivers, trips right, and it's a handoff to Eckstein to get to the right side. He's going to get it up for the first down all the way up to the 44-yard line. So Crew Eckstein continuing where he left off last week. He had 145 yards in the score last week against BCC.
Another first down.
That's the Central Illinois Cars and Carts first down. As the Rockets quickly come to the line. O'Neal out far right, trips tight left. Hogard in the backfield. It is a handoff to Trey. Trey's looking for a block. He follows Colson Miller across 50, jumps over a man, and all the way up to the Spartans' 46-yard line. Up 47s will they mark it. So nice
close.
Carry by Trey Hogard.
That was a nice little end-around play there, and it was open, leaped over a Spartan defender, and 1 yard away from a first down.
Yeah, they give him 9 on the play.
Yeah.
So 2nd and 1 for the Rockets. Eisenminger, 3 wide right, 1 left. He looks over the sideline. I think we're going to get a little direction here and see what he wants to do.
St. Joe running a 3-man front tonight. St. Joe Ogden, I will correct myself.
And here we go, and it's a handoff to Eckstein up the middle. He'll have enough for a first down across the 45 and more, up to about the 42. So Crew Eckstein, another first down. And this type of drive we talked last night, Mike, that the Rockets needed to have. Sustained drives are critical for both teams tonight to win this ball game.
And especially with the rain still coming down here heavy at Dick Duval Field, I think we're going to see, I don't know how long St. Joe can stay in that 3-man front, Keith.
Rockets come out, 2 wide receivers to the left. O'Neal, the only receiver to the right. It's another handoff to Eckstein up the middle. He's across the 40, across the 30, down around the 26-yard line. Crew Eckstein, another big run. 16-yard gain for Crew Eckstein to the 26-yard line.
Another first
and another
down.
first down.
That's 4 so far on this initial drive by the Rockets. And what I like is the offensive line is just blowing their guys right off the line of scrimmage. That's what's impressive so far.
Hogard and O'Neal to the right. Southern to the left. Now they're going to look deep. That's O'Neal in the corner, in and out of his hands. Couldn't hold on to it in the corner of the end zone by the pylon. And it's incomplete and brings up a second down.
Mason O'Neal's got at least 3 to 4 inches on that defender over there, and if he could hold on to that ball, that's 6 points for the Rockets.
That was a pretty ball by Dane. Just
yes, sir.
Mason not able to hold on. So it brings up 2nd and 10. 7:37 to go here in the first quarter on our Mr. Landman scoreboard. Rockets' first drive of the game. There is no score. Keith Gibson, Mike Roy bringing you high school football. Hogard and O'Neal to the right. Southern to the left. Eckstein in the backfield. Now Eisenminger, the quarterback. Keeper straight up the middle. Picks up about 3. He gets across the 25 to about the 24. So it brings up 3rd and about 7, Mike.
One thing about Eisenminger is he's put on a little weight and a little strength over the summer. So where he might have not done that last year, he's doing it this year and doing a very good job when he runs with the football.
3rd and 7 now. And it's a handoff to Eckstein around the left side. He's going to be met. And he's not going to get much, maybe back to the line of scrimmage. So it sets up an interesting call here, Mike. They're on the 24-yard line of the Spartans. It brings up a 4th and about 7. Oh, they're going to mark him all the way up at the 23, so they're going to keep the offense on the field. So here we go. 4th and 6 for the Rockets. 6:40 to go. First quarter, no score.
Trying to get them to jump.
Well, they need 6.
I don't want to see a
Sutherland.
timeout. Don't want to see a timeout used here, Keith.
Sutherland out far left. O'Neal and Hogard right. Play clock down to
winding down.
5. Eisenminger now takes the snap. He's going to look to pass. And he's going to take off running. He's going to get close. He's going to have enough for the first down and down the sidelines. Knocked out of bounds inside the 10-yard line, inside the smoke and shine red zone.
There we go. Good decision there. Nobody open. Good coverage down here. And Dane just said, I'll take care of this myself. All the way down to the 5. 18-yard gain there by the field general.
First and goal for the Rockets from the St. Joe 5. 6:10 to go here in the first quarter. Eisenminger takes snap, handoff to Eckstein up the middle, and it's touchdown Rockets!
That's how you do it, Keith.
The Rockets are the first on the scoreboard. A 5-yard touchdown run by Crew Eckstein.
5-yard run, 5 first downs on that drive. That's that I'll think of it here.
Sets
in a
a
minute.
tone.
That too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Walker Hall on for the extra point.
Dry mouth syndrome tonight, Keith.
It's all right. It's warm and rainy.
Yes.
Here's a snap. Hold down. Kick up. Kick. Good. 7-0 Rockets lead. With 6:06 to go in the first quarter, we'll take a quick break and come right back. You're listening to Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
From small residential construction projects to large-scale commercial or civil endeavors within government or the public sector, Sunbelt Rentals have the right tools and equipment to get your new construction and renovation jobs done safely and efficiently, including personal support expertise on site. Let us take care of you at Sunbelt Rentals. Call us today at 217-355-1296 or stop in at 1401 North Madison, Champaign.
Football season is here, which means time is running out to get your countertops updated before the holidays. Hi, this is Matt, owner of Classic Granite Marble. Let us work with you from concept to finished product. Using state-of-the-art equipment along with decades of experience, we measure, fabricate, and install. Whether it's countertops for your kitchen, a surround for your shower or bath, or a hearth for your fireplace, we have the look you desire. Classic Granite Marble has the finest natural stone and quartz in Central Illinois. Make an appointment to see our showroom at 1901 West Springer Drive or visit us at ClassicGraniteMarbleIL.com. Bring the classic look of stone to your home today.
Back here for Dick Duval Field in St. Joe as the ensuing kickoff. St. Joe will bring it out, and that's McKinney. And now we got a melee on the sidelines. On the kickoff return, a late hit, there's going to be a flag. That's going to be 15, and that's unsportsmanlike, Mike.
Michael Harden knew better than to do that, and then the St. Joe sideline started shoving him around, and I'll tell you, you should see it. You should see something possibly on both sides here, but we'll see what the referees call. No sense in that.
Agreed. That's going to end up being giving St. Joe good field position unless we get both of them, both sides, and we ixnay both penalties.
They're talking about it. Let's see what they do here. We know
personal
that's
foul
gonna happen.
on Unity.
Yep.
They don't call anything on St. Joe. And so it's a 15-yard personal foul penalty on the Rockets for unsportsmanlike. And so that big return by McKinney now turns into even bigger return.
From the spot of the foul, so.
They're going to get it all the way into right at midfield, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Yep. They're going to start this drive, the Spartans are, after the penalty, right at midfield.
You don't want to hype up the home team, Keith. That was a bad play right there.
So first and 10 for the Spartans, McKinney, Cody McKinney, the quarterback. Looks like he's going to go under center here, Mike.
Well, we'll see. They've been known to do some very odd sets, but we'll see what happens.
Rain still coming down here. And it's a fake, and it's up the middle, and that's a carry by number 9, McKinney.
Number 11 on the tackle.
Lane McKinney there, Tyler Henry on the tackle. And that's all the way up to the Rockets 43. St. Joe quickly to the line. Shotgun formation. In motion is Blackburn Kelly. Now up the middle is McKinney and a big hit. That's Keegan Germano on the big hit. And McKinney's helmet came also. He will have to come out of play.
That's correct. And maybe that was a statement hit right there, Keith.
That was a big hit by Keegan, but it was enough for a first down for McKinney. All the way up to the Rockets 39. So Spartans moving the football a little bit here on their second drive of the ball game with 5:28 to go here in the first quarter. Rockets lead 7-0. That's Lane McKinney now at quarterback. He'll take the snap and a handoff. And a nice job, Colton Langendorf comes down the line and makes the stop.
Who was that? Uh-oh.
And now we got a flag, and that's going to be on St. Joe, and that's going to move him back 15.
Yep. That's on the sideline, no question about it. Assistant coach there said something that the head official did not like.
Unsportsmanlike on St. Joe, and that's going to move him back 15. Nice job by Colton Langendorf on the play. Came down the line of scrimmage from the DN, made the tackle, but now the silly penalty. And now it's 15 yards back. So all the way back to the 40, their own 44 now, which makes up second and really long.
Second and a lot. 10, 20, 26 yards, what I see.
Yes, sir. Second and 26 from the Spartans' own 44. McKinney will be able to come back in. Cody McKinney will be able to come back in, the quarterback now.
A lot of swings here already in this first quarter, Keith.
Yes, a lot of emotions going on, and we said that was going to be a key to it. You got to keep your emotions in check.
Yep. Give and take here by both teams right off the bat.
Cody McKinney in at quarterback for the Spartans. He'll take the snap. He's going to look to go left. He's got some blockers in front. He's going to be tackled at about the 48 and tackled out of bounds. So they got a little bit back. A nice run by McKinney there. He had good blocking. And all the way up to they're going to mark it at the 47 of the Rockets. So the nice big chunky yards there by the quarterback on the keeper.
Big old 9-yard run. They needed something to happen because I'll tell you, after those penalties.
Still brings up 3rd and 16 now from the Rockets' 47-yard line.
Rain's still coming down here tonight in St. Joseph, so.
Wedig and Blackburn Kelly to the left. In motions, Lane McKinney. Cody looks to pass. He's got pressure across the middle and almost intercepted off the hands of Lane McKinney. Off Caden Hinch's helmet, and now we got a flag, and it's probably going to be a late hit. Roughing the passer on St. Joe. And here we go.
Oh, a lot of pushing and shoving going on after that ball was thrown. But I'll tell you, there was a lot of players in that small area right there when he threw that. But
that's going to be a personal foul, roughing the passer on the Rockets. That's going to give St. Joe 15 and an automatic first.
Do not hand your opponent yardage. Bad move. Bad move. I don't like it.
All right, so the Spartans will come to the line now. 1st and 10 at the Rockets 32 with 4:29 to go in the first quarter. Lane McKinney now comes in motion and takes the snap. And now we got to pass to he's going to keep it to the left.
Yep.
And he'll pick up enough yards to about the 26. I'll mark it at 25, short of the first down.
Still a lot of pushing and shoving going on down here, Keith. They need to keep this under control.
Picks up 7 on the play, all the way up to the 25. 2nd and 3 now. Cody McKinney at quarterback. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle. Not much there. Desmond Winfrey is there as well. Germano is there, and a helmet's flying again. So a nice job by Germano there. His first one there. Along with Desmond Winfrey.
Number 25, Logan Umbarger will have to come out for a play after his helmet went flying.
That brings up 3rd and about 5. Crowd's getting fired up both sides. Just little sprinkles now. So 3rd and 5 for the Spartans with 3:20 to go in the first quarter. They trail 7-0 to the Unity Rockets. Cody McKinney at quarterback. He's got 3 wide right, 1 wide left. Now a man in motion. That's Lane McKinney. He sets. Now in motion is Blackburn Kelly. Here's a snap. They're going to look to pass. And he's going to look to go across the middle. Complete. That's complete to number 15. That's Braden Walger, the tight end. And that's going to be enough for a first down. Just a little dump pass down the seam, Mike. Nothing special.
Just got behind the coverage there, and it was good play by St. Joe, and we weren't prepared for that one.
All the way up to the 17 and up for a St. Joe first down. 1st and 10 for the Spartans. McKinney takes a snap. He's going to look quarterback keeper up the middle. Not much there. Gets up to maybe the 15. So gain of 2 on the play for McKinney and the Spartans. Brings up 2nd and 8. 2.5 to go in the first quarter.
Nothing fancy there. Just moving the ball forward the best they can, but see if the Rockets defense can be up to the challenge down here in the red zone.
Lockhart and Blackburn Kelly out to the right. Weddick out to the left. Humbarger in the backfield with Cody McKinney, the quarterback. 6 on the play clock. McKinney takes a snap, handoff to Humbarger up the middle. Caden Hinch had him, and couldn't get him down. Humbarger is still going, and he's going to be close to the first down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
I think it'll be a yard short, and boy, we had him in the backfield.
Caden Hinch had him wrapped up. Just could not bring him down.
Running quick.
And now it's 3rd and about 2. And they're looking for the tush push. Let's see if they got it. See where they mark it. That was a good push. I think that's going to be pretty close,
yeah,
Mike.
I think they're going to give it to him. Let's see where the spot is.
That's about the 8. I think they're going to have to measure that, Mike.
They might. They're thinking. 4th down. Nope. 4th down.
4th down and inches for the Spartans with 1:23 to go here in the first quarter. Looks like they're lining up to do the tush push again.
You got to be careful on this one.
Oh, they got him to jump. I think the Spartans jumped first, though.
Went first.
I saw the right side there jump.
Yep.
I think that's going to be on the Spartans.
Yep. No question.
Yep, sure is. That's going to be 5 yards. Hey, let's throw it down to Scotty Johnson on the sideline. Scotty, what are you hearing down on the sidelines of the coaches saying with all the penalties right now? Scotty, you with me? Must be having some technical difficulties. All right, so it's 4th and 6. They're going to go for a field goal here. That's Lucas Smith, the kicker. Mike, you said last night he's 18 of 18 on extra points.
Haven't kicked a field goal yet this year, but let's see.
Here's
what
the kick. Kick is up, and kick is good. 30-yard field goal for Smith makes it 7-3. So a crazy drive there. Penalties both ways. But it's 7-3 now with about a minute to go in the first quarter. Let's take a quick break and come right back. You're listening to Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
Can't sleep? That old couch finally wore out? Go see the team at Champagne Mattress and Furniture Outlet. Twice the comfort for half the price. Discover a wide selection of comfortable mattresses and furniture to fit any space and budget. Call Champagne Mattress and Furniture Outlet today at 217-722-7690. Don't have another restless night of sleep. Call today.
Back here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, we're going to throw down to Scotty Johnson, our sideline reporter. Scotty, what are you hearing from the sideline after all those penalties?
Yeah, Keith, coaches are happy with the defense doing their job out there. They're not happy with the penalties. Giving them yards is something we can't do here tonight. Defense looking good, though. Offense marched down the field. Offensive coaches very happy with the first drive by Unity.
All right, ensuing kickoff here. We'll go into the end zone. It'll be a touchback, and the Rockets take over 1st and 10 at the 20. Scotty, penalty-wise, I know coaches can't be happy, but they got to be happy with the defensive stop there to just give up the 3 points.
Yeah, absolutely. Coaches are very pleased by that here on the sideline. Overall defense is looking really good, and the coaches are happy. It's just the penalties. We can't give them easy yards, and that's what they said to the kids.
All right, thanks, Scotty Johnson, our sideline reporter this evening. With 53 seconds to go here in the first quarter, the Rockets will start their second drive of the game, leading 7-3. Eisenmenger takes a snap, handoff Crew Eckstein, left side. Eckstein fights across the 20 for about the 23 for a gain of 3. It's physical out there, Mike, tonight, and both these teams are amped up.
No question about it. Rain is letting up a little bit. It's not quite as heavy, but I'll tell you what, you have to keep those emotions in check. It's about running the game plan, getting down the field, getting your blocks, sustaining your blocks, and for our backs and our receivers, just finding the openings. That's all you have to do is find the openings.
2nd and 7 for the Rockets as 15 seconds go in the first quarter. This will be the last play of the quarter. Eisenminger's got trips tight left. Takes snap, hand off to Hogard around the left side. He's following his block. It's Colson Miller. Hogard's got some room. The 40, 45, 50, 40, 30, 10, 5. Touchdown, Rockets! I don't see any hankies on the field. That's a big touchdown. 77 yards for Trey Hogard. Now we got one on the field.
That's down on that end. Let's see what that was after the play, so let's see what we get here. The touchdown will count, but let's see what they're calling here. And it looks like it's going to go against St. Joseph Ogden.
77-yard Jordan McDaniel Country Financial touchdown for Trey Hogard, his longest play of the year.
Oh, and sportsmanlike against Unity. That'll be
excessive celebration, I guarantee it.
I'm sure.
The Rockets will go up 13-3, and we got the ensuing classic granite marble extra point coming up from Walker Hall.
That'll be from the 10-yard line.
They'll assess on the kickoff.
On the kickoff. They'll assess on the kickoff.
Well, that's some way to end the first quarter, though.
Woo! And you were just waiting for something to happen. Waiting for it. And good blocking, and he just outran the Spartan defense.
Here's a snap back, hold down, kick up, and kick is good. 14-13, or 14-3, the Rockets lead the Spartans at the end of the first quarter. We're going to take a quick break and come right back for the start of the second quarter. You're listening to Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
I-57 Roofing provides quality roofing services focused on reliability, precision, and customer satisfaction. From storm damage, repairs, or installations, we're here to protect what matters most, your home or business. Roofing is a crucial aspect of any building, ensuring protection, durability, and curb appeal. Give the team at I-57 Roofing a call today at 217-570-3170. I-57 Roofing is proud to be the presenting sponsor of Unity Rockets football on Clubhouse Lounge Radio.
Back here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Keith Gibson, Mike Roy. It is the beginning of the second quarter, and the unsportsmanlike on the Rockets, they will now be kicking, to end the first quarter on that touchdown, they'll now be kicking off from the 25-yard line. So St. Joe should have great field position here to start the second quarter on their
No question.
Third drive of the game.
No question. You got to put some leg into this one. That's what we need.
Walker Hall to kick off here. Kickoffs this year brought to you by Classic Granite Marble. Thinking of a remodel? Contact Classic Granite Marble to see the wide variety of countertops and ideas. And this ball is going to roll out of bounds at the 16, and now a flag, and they'll take it at their own 40. I don't know if that actually was a smart play, Mike.
I don't think it was. He should have grabbed it and ran. But when you have, depending on what your coaches tell you to do in practice, see where they're going to mark this.
I would almost
Should
make
be at
them
the 40.
re-kick. Decline the penalty and re-kick. I think that's what they're going to do, too.
I don't know. Can't quite figure
Yep,
this out.
that's what they're going to do. They're going to decline the penalty and make them re-kick because they're
Yep.
already kicking from the 25. They're back
Right.
at the 30, Mike. That's a smart play here. So the Rockets will re-kick.
5 penalties so far, and all 5 of them have been silly. No reason for any of them.
Of course, we want to thank our presenting sponsor, I-57 Roofing, for helping provide tonight's ball game each and every week. Providing quality roofing services focused on reliability, precision, and customer satisfaction. Call I-57 Roofing at 217-570-3170. 14-3, the Unity Rockets lead the St. Joe Spartans here as we start the second quarter after a 77-yard touchdown run by Trey Hogard. And here comes the second kickoff. Walker Hall will kick it on the ground, and it skips. And the Spartans will take it at the 38. They're going to try to come across the field. Now he's looking, not much room there. And that's going to be, there's a flag on the play.
Of course there is.
Across the field, and number 10 for the Rockets on the tackle. Number 10 is Landon Daughtery.
Yeah.
Landon with the tackle on special
Good
teams.
coverage
Nice
right
job.
there. Let's see what this hanky's for. Boy, oh boy.
It was thrown way back there and late, so I'm not sure what it's for.
I'm not sure if it was a block. See what they call here, Mr. Gibson.
I'm interested because it was not anywhere near the play. Unsportsmanlike on St. Joe. So that's 15 on them. Interesting. So instead of starting at the 48, Mike, they're going to start at the 33.
Here's what I would.
So all that field position amounted to nothing.
Here's what I would say at halftime when the teams come out. I would get the captains together for both teams at midfield if I was the officiating crew and say, okay, we need to play a clean second half.
Yep.
Let's cut down on all the stuff, and let's just play football.
Spartans come out shotgun. Cody McKinney at quarterback. 2 wide receivers each way as they start their third drive of the ball game. Still missed in a little bit of rain. Kenny takes it. He's going to fake the pass. He's going to try to go over the middle. That's complete to number 5. That's complete to Caden Weddick, the 6'1 junior wide receiver. And now we got another flags on the field.
Boy, oh boy. Well, that's at the 49.
That's going to be another 15. That's going to be on the Rockets. Helmet came off, so he'll have to come off the field as well. Caden will. Personal foul, face mask on the Rockets. That's another 15. So now the Spartans back in good field position as that completed pass was all the way down to the Rockets' 49. So that'll take it all the way to the 34. Silly penalties tonight, Mike.
This has been
How many
brutal.
yards of penalties is that so far?
45 penalty yards for the Rockets and 35 for the Spartans. And another first down for the Spartans.
So the St. Joe has 1st and 10 at the Rockets' 34-yard line.
Boy, oh boy.
They go 3 wide right. That's Riker Lockhart out far left. McKinney, the backfield. That's a handoff. No, he's going to keep it up the middle and dives forward to the 30.
Give him 4.
They're going to mark it just short of the 30. So 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and 6. St. Joe quickly back to the line. 2 wide receivers each way again. Now they're going to look a quick pass. That's going to be out and incomplete. Last week, McKinney was 21 of 21. This week, not so much.
Not so much. He's missed. He's 3 of 6 so far this week. That one was just behind his receiver. Nothing wrong with that.
His receiver may have slipped over there. The turf's going to get a little wet. It has been raining since about 30 minutes before to an hour before game time, before kickoff, and it's going to get a little slick. Spartans have 3rd and 6 at the Rockets 30, though.
Cuts are not going to be what they normally are.
They trail 14-3. They got trips right. McKinney going to look to pass. He's going to look to get some pressure. He's got some pressure. He throws, and that's complete to Wedding again across the middle. All the way up inside the 15-yard line of the Rockets for a first down.
Looks like they're going to mark it at the 13.
He bought some time, stepped up in the pocket after he had some pressure, and was able to hit Wedig for another first down. So the Spartans moving the football here. 10:45 to go here in the first half. Rockets lead 14-3 over the Spartans.
He's just tucking around. He's tucking around the linebackers, Keith. That's all he's doing.
Watch Blackburn Kelly lined up way back here. Now he's going to try to run it up the middle. And he's going to be brought down finally at about the 6-yard line. So a nice gain there by McKinney on the quarterback keeper.
They ran that play where they tucked the receiver back here. They did that against us at Hicks Field before.
Now McKinney's going to look to go up the middle. Again, he's going to get nowhere. Nice job by the Rocket defense there. No gain on the play.
Be careful. We don't want to see any flags down here in the red zone.
None. Brings up 3rd and about 4 for the Spartans. They have the ball marked at the 8. This will be a big stop for the Rockets defense right here. Blackburn Kelly out far left for the Spartans. Wedig and Lane McKinney to the right. Now Cody McKinney looks to the sideline. He's got Umbarger in the backfield. Takes a snap. He's going to look to pass out to the right. Throws it high. And it's incomplete. He couldn't hang on to the football. That was intended for Wedig, and he tried to slide to catch it. And that ball's it's going to be slick.
Yep.
And that's going to bring up a 4th and 4.
Good idea. I was trying to watch the officials. I can't tell. He does have a towel out there, so they are wiping it down, but.
And the Spartans going to leave the offense on the field here.
Yes, they are.
On 4th and 4 from their own from the Rockets' 8-yard line. They go 5 wide, empty backfield. Blackburn Kelly in motion. Now he stops. Lines up behind. And they're going to look to pass. And getting chased by Langendorf. Now he's got Hinch. He's got nowhere to go. He throws it up. And it's incomplete. Knocked down. Knocked down by number 9 for the Rockets. That is Adam Reedy making the big play. And the Rockets defense comes up with a big stop with 9:13 to go in the second quarter.
What a smart play right there. You knock the ball down when it's in the end zone. You do not have to intercept it. You knock the ball down. Great play by Reedy on there. I like that.
That was a very smart play. Yes, Mike, I agree with you. And that was key. That was a big stop right there.
Yes, sir. Rockets back in business on the good old 8-yard line.
Scotty, how's the sidelines feeling right now after that play?
And defense came off the field, pumped up. Langendorf was super excited coming off the field after that play. A good series for them to finally hold him there on 4th down.
Are we hearing anything about how wet the ball is right now?
You know what? I haven't heard any issue about the ball, any complaining. It seems like the running backs are protecting the ball pretty well. I'm not seeing an issue down here.
All right. Thanks, Scotty. Appreciate it.
Yep.
First down and 10 for the Rockets was an incomplete pass. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 8. Eisenminger in the shotgun. Takes snap. That's a handoff. And he's going to fall, and that looks like Trey lost his footing there in the backfield. That was Hogard. Field's going to get slick. That turf's going to get slick, Mike.
Yes, sir.
And that brings up 3rd down and 10 for the Rockets. No, they lose 2 on the play, so 3rd and 12. 3rd and 13, loss of 3. 8:45 to go here in the first half. Rockets lead 14-3 over St. Joe.
This is actually a big play right here in the second quarter with 8:35 left, Keith.
Eisenminger takes snap, looks to pass, looking for a man. He's got time, And that's incomplete, throws it low, intended for Eckstein, and they're going to be forced to punt.
That was all on Dane right there. That ball, he gets it up 4 inches. That's a catchable ball, and I don't think it would have got a first down, but it would have got him out of this hole. So they'll definitely be punting on this one, and you have to be careful because you know St. Joe's coming.
And Blackburn Kelly is speedy.
Yep.
He's back deep to return for the Spartans. And we got a flag on the play.
St. Joe jumped.
And
St.
that's
Joe
going to be 5
jumped.
free yards and give Dane a little bit more room.
Yes. Nice hard count. When your quarterback's the punter, that's how that works.
Get a game reset here. St. Joe won the toss and took the ball, received 3 and out. Didn't get much. The Rockets on their first drive drove the ball down the field and scored. And then they added another 77-yard touchdown by Trey Hogard before the end of the first quarter. And Eisenminger's punt will be marked down at the 46-yard line. So that's where the Spartans will take over. They trail 14-3. We're going to take a quick break and come right back. There's 8:19 to go in the first half. You're listening to Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
Rocket Nation, listen up. Midwest Auto Skins is offering Unity Rocket fans 10% off any window tint installation on your vehicle. From window tint, ceramic coatings, paint protection film, and vinyl wraps. Midwest Auto Skins offers full protection for your vehicle. Schedule an appointment today by calling 217-607-5612. Protect your vehicle with Rocket Nation's preferred team at Midwest Auto Skins.
Back here at Dick Duval Field, St. Joe just had a run on their first play of the game, or first play of the series, excuse me. And there's a flag on the play. Let's see what we got here. Holding on the Spartans on an end around, and so that will come back.
Yeah, I thought there was something one interior lineman had a hold of some Rocket jersey up there on number 72, so.
We appreciate everybody joining us tonight. No matter where you are, we've got some people listening. Clarence, Missouri. We've had some people from Anchorage, Alaska. Doug Russell, Crossville, Tennessee.
Woo! Rocky Top.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. We do appreciate it. We had over 13,000 tune in last week, and we'd like to break another record this week. It is amazing the support you're giving us right now. All right, it'll be 1st and 20 for the Spartans back at the 44. Here's a snap. Handoff to Umbarger around the left side, and he's going to get up to the 48 and brought down by the G-Man.
Good open field tackle by the G-Man. Playing with a cast, but he's doing what he needs to do. That was a good tackle.
They mark it at the 49, so a gain of about, I can't add, 6.
Yep, 6 it is.
So 2nd and 14 for the Spartans from their own 49. 2 wide right. McKinney in shotgun takes a snap. Hand off to Umbarger around the right side. That's got to be a little bit of hold there on the end there, but a great tackle by Adam Reedy brings him down.
No gain.
For no gain on the play. Boy, this right side for the Spartans, you got Cam Wagner there. Cam had a hold of jersey from Langendorf, and no flag on the play, but nice job by Reedy to come up and make the tackle. Now it's 3rd and 15 for the Spartans. 6:45 to go here in the first half. They trail 14-3 to your Unity Rockets.
Colton will get his, don't you worry. He will get his. Now he's moved over to left tackle now. Wagner's over on left side.
You got to watch that. Usually that's where they run to, whatever side he lines up. Blackburn Kelly in motion. And then McKinney going to look to pass. He's got pressure, throws it over the top, and that is complete. He floated that up, and that is complete to number 9. That's Lane McKinney. That's going to be enough for a Spartan first down. You've got to jump on that ball, Mike. That's in the air too long.
Well, we're letting him have too much time to pass, and that seam route has been open all night for the Spartans. It's been a bread and butter for him so far.
2 wide each way for the Spartans. McKinney takes a snap, going to look to pass again. And he's going to throw it deep. And that's on Braden Henry, and incomplete, overthrows his receiver. That was intended for Coy Hayes.
11 passes already by McKinney. They're not afraid to throw the ball up here in the rain.
Sorry, that was intended for Caden Weddick.
Caden Weddick, yep. He's been doing a lot of work in this first half for the Spartans.
2nd and 10 now for the Spartans from the Rockets, 31. 6:06 to go in the second quarter. They trail by 11, 14-3. It's been a very physical game, very emotional game so far for both teams. A lot of penalties. And here's a snap. Handoff, Umbarger up the middle. He doesn't get much. Up to the 30, and that's about it. Maybe a gain of 1, if anything.
I think that's all they're going to give him.
So now brings up a 3rd and 9.
You know, we're doing okay on the runs, but our linebackers are going to have to watch out for that little sneaky route right there. What do we got going on?
Desmond Winfrey coming off the field here for some reason. I don't know if it's an equipment issue.
Must be equipment.
And for him, number 52.
Bradley Smith, I believe.
Bradley Smith, yeah. All right, 3rd and 8, big play for the Spartans here. The snap. McKinney's got pressure, throws it up, and it's complete. And there's going to be a flag on the play, too.
That's pass interference on us, on Adam Reedy.
That's complete to number 7. That's Riker Lockhart. Boy, McKinney just got rid of that ball. He had 3 Rockets in his face.
That was one of the setup play. That's like a screen. But let's see what they call here. You know, you decline this, you take the first down, and you go.
Yeah, it's going to be pass interference, and they'll decline it and take the first down.
Yep.
So that's the Central Illinois Cars and Carts first down for the Spartans with 5:36 to go in the first half. They are moving the football, but they've been aided by a couple penalties here this drive, too. And McKinney has completed a couple passes that are just kind of floating up there. The Rockets are going to have to step up and just pick one of those off eventually here tonight, Mike.
Yeah, they will have to make some adjustments at halftime on that. No question. And what are we doing here? What am I missing here? He forgot where the ball was spotted at? No, they are.
It's a 15-yard.
15-yard from the. That doesn't
from
make
the
any
original
sense.
spot.
Oh, from the original spot. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So it is a 15. Oh.
So it'll be first and 10 from the 15-yard line. They're in the smoke and shine red zone. McKinney at quarterback. Takes a snap, looks to pass. Now he's going to try to go up the middle. Almost taken. He's going to get free, and he's going to be brought down inside the 5-yard line.
Poor tackling right there. We have to be aware that he can run, do that little jump pass, and we're just not paying attention to him. We're not paying attention to him
Alex
at all.
Vecchio had him and just could not wrap him up. And so it's first and goal Spartans. From inside the 5, McKinney takes it up the middle, and he's going to be short and brought down. Not able to get in the end zone, brought down by Keegan Germano. And it brings up 2nd and goal now from the 2. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Spartans trail the Rockets 14-3 here at Dick Duval Field in a big Illini Prairie Conference, a big state matchup tonight. Probably one of the biggest games in the state tonight, Class 3A.
One of the top 3 downstate for sure. And right here what the Rockets need to do is be smart, no penalties, and do your job. That's all you need to do.
And tackle.
I'll tell you what, if you can tackle here,
McKinney in shotgun. He's got Umbarger next to him. The right hash. Here's snap. He's going to look to keep it again, and he's not going to be able to get in. The Rockets are going to stuff him. They blow the whistle, and he's going to get lost there and not able to get in, so it's going to bring up 3rd and goal.
Caden Hinch on that one. Caden Hinch actually going to move the ball back that he lost to.
You're going to move it all the way back to the 4, so it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 4 now. I know our video's not great, everybody. I'm glad you're with us, and we're going to work what we can to upgrade our camera so we can get a little closer for you in these plays. 3rd and goal for the Spartans from the 4. McKinney in shotgun. Takes snap. He's going to look to go to the left now, and he's not going to get in. He's going to be short again at about the 2.
Got about a 2-yard gain. That's it.
So it's going to bring up 4th and goal from the 2 for the Spartans.
This will be an interesting call. I think if I'm Coach Skinner, I go for this. And I'll tell you why you go for this. You need points. Clock's running at 3:23. You got to get some points on before halftime.
4th and goal for the Spartans from the Rockets' 2-yard line. McKinney takes snap. He's going to look to pass. He's going to look. He's going to look to scramble. He's going to look to get out. Throw it up in the end zone, and it is touchdown. Spartans complete to Wettig. No, that's to Lane McKinney in the back corner of the end zone. And so the Spartans score to cut into the Rockets' lead.
That one right there, we were so concerned about him running the ball in that we forgot about Lane McKinney just kind of moving around back there, and he was just trying to find a spot, and he sure did.
So it's 14-9, and on for the extra point will be Lucas Smith, who is a perfect 18 for 18 so far this year. Here's a kick, up and good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Just like that.
14-10. The Unity Rockets lead the St. Joe Ogden Spartans with just under 3.5 to go in the first half. We'll take a quick break and we'll come right back. You're listening to Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
He's spent 4 years warming the bench, 2 years perfecting the clipboard, and exactly 0 varsity snaps under center. But now, he's closing real estate deals all over the map. John Fisher, former Rocket backup QB legend, now known as Mr. Landman, your go-to real estate broker. Rocket Nation, when it's time to move the chains, call Unit 7's best at MrLandman.com.
Thank you, Champaign County First Responders. Get the car insurance discount and service you deserve. Call your local Country Financial representative, Jordan McDaniel, at 217-352-9817 to claim your discount today.
Back here at Dick Duval Field at St. Joseph Ogden High School, it is 14-10. The Unity Rockets lead here in the second quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, I know on the screen you've seen first quarter for the last, almost hour, because sometimes I forget to change a quarter. I'm not perfect, but it's a second quarter with 3:05 to go. It is 14-10, Unity over St. Joe.
Thank you, Joni.
Thank you to your wife. Somebody has to take care of us, Mike. Here is the ensuing kick. It's going to go out of bounds, and that's big. Big for the Rockets. They will be able to take over 1st and 10 at their own 40.
Bodies flying everywhere, and that's a break for the Rockets. All 3 timeouts left. I like this. I
do too. 3 minutes to go, 3 timeouts, and you're starting at your own 40. I will take that too. Let's see what we got here.
Rain has pretty much let up so far, so.
Yeah, I don't think there's much, if just maybe a drizzle.
35-yard line. Let's do this. And thank you all again for listening to this presentation of Rockets football. We love to know where you're listening from. Let us know.
Scotty, how you feeling on the sidelines right now, buddy?
Well, the rain finally stopped, Keith, so that's nice down here.
Eisenminger takes snap on first down. He's going to look. He gets some pressure. Now throws it out in and out of the hands of Trey Hogard at the 48 and brings up a second down. Scotty, I know the rain's kind of stopped, and thank you for being out on the sidelines while we're up here in the booth nice and dry. But any notion there of the defense getting a little tired after that last drive?
I didn't see anybody getting tired from that last drive. We did have a little issue, it seems like, on the sideline with some fans talking to some of the kids, and that's where some of the excitement was down near the end zone.
Gotcha. Thanks, Scotty. Yeah. 2nd and 10, they hand off to Eckstein up the middle. He's got big room to the 45 and across midfield to the 49 of St. Joe.
Did you see what he did? I'm going to have to shake that kid's hand, and I'm going to tell you why. Because when he come down there, the last kid that tugged, he lowered his shoulder and put the boom down. That's the way you run the foot. That's Earl Campbell right there.
That is. He's running the ball north and south and doing a great job. Hitting the hole hard.
Boom. That's
1st and 10 from the Spartans 49 for the Rockets. Eisenminger takes snap. Another handoff to Eckstein to the left side. Not much there. Back maybe a yard or two, and he keeps fighting all the way up to the 46.
He's not done.
That gave him about 3 up to the 45. 2.5 to go in the first half. Now the Rockets will receive the second half kickoff, Mike.
And they have 3 timeouts.
They do. 2nd and 6 for the Rockets from the 45. Here's a snap. Handoff, Eckstein up the middle. He's got room across the 40. Now he's up to the 35. Just going to hold the football.
Rugby scrum. That's what that
is right there. He's all the way up to the 35. That's where they'll mark it.
Another first down.
Another Central Illinois Cars and Carts first down for the Rockets.
And you notice what happened on that one? His teammates were up there to help him. You know what? Until the whistle blows, you keep going.
2 minutes to go in the first half. Rockets lead by 4, 14-10 over St. Joseph Ogden. Eisminger takes snap, handoff to Eckstein again around the corner. Trying to look for a hole, not much there. There's going to be a flag. That's going to be a face mask, Mike, I believe.
That's a face mask, I guarantee you.
His head spun around quicker than I do for a buffet.
Whoa.
That's
Are we
pretty
talking
quick.
Yoders?
Yeah, we're talking quick.
Let's see what the call is here, but I think we know.
No, they're going to call holding on the Rockets.
Boy.
Well, I didn't see that one coming. So a 10-yard penalty will make it 2nd and 20 with 1:46 to go. Ball will be spotted all the way back at the 45-yard line.
Penalties.
Both teams with 3 timeouts still left. Neither team taking a timeout this half, Mike. I haven't been able to say our timeouts this year presented by Music by Mike DJ Service. How the guy to my left? He's all right.
There we go. He's all right.
Eisminger takes snap. Handoff. Eckstein up the middle. He's got those 10 back and more all the way up to the 38.
Big 7-yard gain right there. He's just running forward, buddy. That's all he's doing.
That's all he's doing, just hitting the hole hard.
And the Mollies are just making some holes up there, man. I dig it.
I don't think the Rockets are in a big hurry to score here, Mike, to be honest with you.
Well, we're good. We got 3 timeouts left, Keith. We're all
2nd
right.
and 13. Here's a snap. Eisminger looked to pass. He's got pressure. Now he's going to throw deep. He's got Hogarth wide open. Good. Touchdown Rockets. That's a Jordan McDaniel, Country Financial, 38-yard touchdown. Eisminger, Hogarth. Rockets extend their lead.
He was so open. That was definitely miscommunication on the Spartan secondary right there. And that'll bust a balloon in a hurry. That was just, in fact, he had to wait on the ball to get to him.
Yeah, he was wide open down to 5, took it into the end zone, and the Rockets now lead 20-10 with Walker Hall on for our classic granite and marble extra point with 1:07 to go in the first half. At halftime, we'll get a report from Scotty Johnson and what he's hearing and what coach maybe has to say. Here's snap, kick, up, and good. It is 21-10. That's back to an 11-point lead for the Rockets.
Just like that.
Let's take a quick break. We'll come right back. You're listening to Rocket Nation's radio station, Clubhouse Lounge Radio.
Football season is here, which means time is running out to get your countertops updated before the holidays. Hi, this is Matt, owner of Classic Granite and Marble. Let us work with you from concept to finished product. Using state-of-the-art equipment along with decades of experience, we measure, fabricate, and install. Whether it's countertops for your kitchen, a surround for your shower or bath, or a hearth for your fireplace, we have the look you desire. Classic Granite and Marble has the finest natural stone and quartz in Central Illinois. Make an appointment to see our showroom at 1901 West Springer Drive or visit us at classicgranitemarble.il.com. Bring the classic look of stone to your home today.
Keith Gibson, Mike Roy back here with you on Clubhouse Lounge Radio. It is 21-10. Unity leads St. Joe with 1:07 to go in the second quarter. So Hogarth with 2 touchdowns tonight, a 77-yard rushing touchdown, and then a 38, is that right? 38-yard receiving touchdown.
38.
Walker Hall on for the ensuing Classic Granite Marble kick. Nice line drive right down the middle. Skips into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. I don't mind that whatsoever. That was a nice kick hard right in the end zone.
As long as you can get some leg on it,
yep.
I'm fine with it.
Skip it down that wet turf a little bit.
Yes, sir.
The Rockets will receive the second half kickoff. They lead 21-10.
St. Joe has all 3 timeouts left.
Don't count them out. They've plenty of time with 3 timeouts to score.
Big plays have happened. We've seen it before.
We want to thank all of our sponsors for making this happen. I-57 Roofing, Mr. Landman, John Fisher, Unit 7's real estate closer, and probably one of the better commercials I've heard in a long time.
Makes you laugh.
All right, Spartans come out 1st and 10 from their own 20. Here's a snap. McKinney's going to look to pass. And we've got a flag on the play, a whistle anyway. False start on the offense, so that'll make it 1st and 15. Thanks Central Illinois Cars and Carts, our first down sponsor this year. Music by Mike DJ Service is our sponsor of our timeouts. Anytime each team's in the red zone, it's sponsored by Smoke and Shine.
Smoke and Shine.
Touchdowns, Jordan McDaniel, your country financial agent. Jordan's been with us since day one, and we appreciate him. Classic Granite Marble, our kickoff and field goals. Champagne Mattress and Furniture Outlet. Well, if you're tossing and turning at night, you better go see them because they sponsor our turnovers. And then our Midwest Auto Skins, player of the game. 10% off any window tint installation for Spartans and Rocket fans. McKinney completes that out to number 2. That's Blackburn Kelly, who's been very quiet in the first half, Mike.
Yes, he has.
That's completed up to the 21.
Give him
So
6.
gain of 6 on the play.
Give him 6. That's his first catch of the first half.
At halftime, we'll hear from all of our sponsors. We'll talk to Scotty Johnson on the sideline, see what he's hearing. We'll go over some stats, get you ready for the second half. McKinney will take the snap. Now he's going to look to run, and he's going to be brought down. Nice tackle there. That's brought down by number 56. That's Chasen Daly.
Daly, yeah.
Nice
Like
to
it.
call his name tonight.
Sure is.
Big defensive tackle. And we're under 45 seconds to play in 3rd and 5 for the Spartans. I'm interested to see here if they don't pick up this first down, if Coach Reach will call a timeout. There's about 20 seconds, so about a 13-second difference.
Nah, they're going to let it run. I think they'll let it run.
Can't get lulled to sleep here and let them try to go deep, though, either, Mike.
Nope.
3rd and 5 for the Spartans. Under 20 seconds to play. 6 on the play clock. Kenny is going to hand it off to Umbarger to the left. He's going to cut back, and that's Keegan Germano with the tackle at the 32. And that's going to be enough for the first down with 12 seconds to go in the first half, and I believe that's how the half will probably end.
Yes, sir.
Because the Spartans aren't even going to go.
Nope.
Nope, we got a timeout
They call
by
the
the
timeout
Spartans.
by the Spartans. I find that interesting. So are we going to try to make, one big flush play to the end zone? What are we going to do here? I don't like this call right here because you're far enough back on a wet field. I know you've only got 12 seconds, but I'm not sure I like this.
I'm almost going here to Scotty. What are you hearing on the sideline? What they're doing right now? What they're kind of planning for here with 12 seconds to go?
Yeah, it looks like that Coach was just going to keep the defense on the field. Wasn't going to try to do anything with the offense before half here. What I'm hearing down here is overall pretty excited about the first half. Penalties is the difference of the game.
All right, well, we'll get you back with you here in just a few minutes at halftime. Looks like we're going to play some prevent defense. We got 3 guys very deep. Linebackers are even deep.
Good hands, crew.
1st and 10 for the Spartans. McKinney's got some pressure. Throws it across the middle to Blackburn Kelly. He'll be brought down at the 32. And with 2.8 seconds to go, and I think that'll be the end of the first half.
No, he was out of bounds.
He was out of bounds, so they're going to have to snap it again.
And I'll tell you what, Blackburn Kelly's hurting a little bit. He got twisted up there, I think, so right shoulder maybe.
So 2.8 seconds to go. Rockets have players very deep. And now they're just going to run it. That's Umbarger. And he's going to be brought down by Desmond Winfrey, Caden Hinch, and Germano. And that's how the first half ends. Well, at the end of the first half, in this big Illini Prairie Conference game, a big statewide game, your number 10 Unity Rockets lead the number 4 St. Joseph Ogden Spartans 21-10. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come right back, and we'll hook up with our Scotty Johnson. We're going to go to Scotty right now on the sidelines. Scotty, what do we got down there, buddy?
Yeah, Keith, I'm live down here with Coach Patton walking back to the locker room. Coach, what do you think about the first half?
Chippy, man, it's a rivalry game. Flags on both sides, late hits, a lot of talking.
Seems like we took care of the ball on both sides. Penalties maybe the difference of the score a little bit, but going into halftime 21-10.
I think our defense is playing well. Bend, don't break. Offense is looking good. Scored on 3 out of 4 possessions. Let's keep it rolling in the second half.
All right, you heard it from Coach Patton. Keith, back to you.
Thanks, Scotty. We're going to take a quick break and come right back. We'll go over stats, and get you ready for the second half. You're listening to Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station, where the Rockets lead 21-10 at half.
Reliability, precision, and customer satisfaction. From storm damage, repairs, or installations, we're here to protect what matters most, your home or business. Roofing is a crucial aspect of any building, ensuring protection, durability, and curb appeal. Give the team at I-57 Roofing a call today at 217-570-3170. I-57 Roofing is proud to be the presenting sponsor of Unity Rockets football on Clubhouse Lounge Radio.
He's spent 4 years warming the bench, 2 years perfecting the clipboard, and exactly 0 varsity snaps under center. But now, he's closing real estate deals all over the map. John Fisher, former Rocket backup QB legend, now known as Mr. Landman, your go-to real estate broker. Rocket Nation, when it's time to move the chains, call Unit 7's best at MrLandman.com.
Thank you, Champaign County First Responders. Get the car insurance discount and service you deserve. Call your local country financial representative, Jordan McDaniel, at 217-352-9817 to claim your discount today.
Central Illinois Cars and Carts in Newman is your #1 place for new and pre-owned golf carts. Brand new and in-stock Evolution golf carts start at just $69.95. They offer 0% financing and free delivery within 100 miles. Stop by Central Illinois Cars and Carts today at 509 South Broadway in Newman, or give them a call at 217-837-1972. Add to your family fun with a new Evolution golf cart from Central Illinois Cars and Carts in Newman.
Back here at St. Joseph Ogden High School at Dick Duval Field, where the Unity Rockets lead the St. Joseph Ogden Spartans 21-10 at halftime. Keith Gibson, Mike Rory with you here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, and we appreciate you joining us. Hope you enjoyed the first half of an exciting game here so far in Class 3A, which is, the number 4 team in the state against the number 10. And it's been a great first half so far. As Coach Patton said when you talked to Scotty coming off the field, a little chippy though.
Little chippy, and it started pretty quick in the first quarter. And when you're loaded up with as many penalties as both teams have, you've got to temper that down, and you've got to play your game. We're up 21-10. We're able to run the ball. We're able to throw the ball somewhat, not much, but we're getting close. So.
Yeah, we appreciate Scotty Johnson being on the sidelines with us, keeping us up to date on what's going on there, because a lot of times you can hear things down there that you don't hear, we don't see up here or hear.
Right.
But let's go over some stats, Mike. What do you got in the first half?
Well, the first thing, 75 yards and penalties in the first half. That's not going to cut it. You can't win a damn ball game doing that. I'm just going to tell you.
You can't have penalties. You got to tackle, right?
It makes it tough to win a ball game.
It does.
And it puts more pressure on the coaching staff to try to compensate that. But right now, I've got us for 244 total yards, with 197 of that on the ground. Of course, one big run by Mr. Hogard.
77 yards, yeah.
Yes, sir. And, I think that, Dane's only 2 of 6 for 47 yards. But if the running game's working, Crew Eckstein's got 94 yards unofficially already. I like that.
I do too.
Really, really do.
And I think it will open the passing game for the Rockets in the second half. But we're going to bring Scotty Johnson, our sideline reporter. He's coming up to the booth. We're going to bring him here in just a second. Kind of tell what it's like on the field, because it doesn't look slick out there. But from the way I'm seeing everybody, I think it's a little slick, and we'll talk to him. What do you got St. Joe at right now, Mike?
I've got St. Joe at 157 total yards. They've thrown the ball 14. McKinney's 7 of 14 for 71 yards and a touchdown. 86 yards on the ground, most of it by McKinney. It's pretty much been McKinney. And number 5 for them, Caden Wedding. That's been pretty much the show so far for St. Joe.
We're going to turn it over to Scotty Johnson. I want you to tell us kind of what are you seeing down there as far as turf conditions?
Yeah, Keith, I'm not in my cleats tonight. I didn't wear those, but it's a little slick walking across the field and down there on the sidelines. But honestly, listening to the coaches and the players and watching down there on the field level, it doesn't look like it's affecting them.
I've seen Dane, both quarterbacks kind of thrown the ball a little bit, that have been wet, maybe slip a little bit. You said it's a little slick. That's where the running game's really going to come into hand. And I know Coach Patton said it's been chippy, but the defense been no break. Has that kind of been the motto so far tonight on the sidelines?
Yeah, I think you can tell, with the rain in the picture, kind of started off with the run game, and it's been working. So kind of stuck with it there. And, I'll take it because it looks good from the ground. Crew-X9's doing a good job. Dane had a good run. Trey Hogard had a good run. And I don't see a problem with them holding on to the ball.
Well, that's the big key. Last week we had some troubles with some turnovers. This week we haven't, and you can tell the 21-10 score. And I really think the big touchdown pass, that's something we didn't get last week before the half ended. And now we're up 11, and we get the ball to start the second half, and that's big.
Yep, Unity won the toss and deferred. Actually, St. Joe won the toss and chose to receive. So Unity will get the ball in the second half, and the way they've been going, their offense is marching down the field. I think we've had one punt.
Yeah.
So, if they can come out and score again and go up another score, it's going to be tough for St. Joe to come back from this one.
Well, kudos to you. First week on the sidelines, we got you live on mic, and it pours down rain on you.
Oh, yeah, it's been great.
He's cooler than we are.
He is. It's a little humid and warm up here in the press box. But, hey, we're going to take a quick break, hear from some more of our great sponsors, and come back and get you set for the second half. We've got about 8.5 minutes to go left at halftime here, where the Unity Rockets are leading the St. Joseph Ogden Spartans 21-10 here at Duval Field at SJO High School. This is Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
Football season is here, which means time is running out to get your countertops updated before the holidays. Hi, this is Matt, owner of Classic Granite Marble. Let us work with you from concept to finished product. Using state-of-the-art equipment along with decades of experience, we measure, fabricate, and install. Whether it's countertops for your kitchen, a surround for your shower or bath, or a hearth for your fireplace, we have the look you desire. Classic Granite Marble has the finest natural stone and quartz in Central Illinois. Make an appointment to see our showroom at 1901 West Springer Drive or visit us at ClassicGraniteMarbleIL.com. Bring the classic look of stone to your home today.
Rocket Nation, listen up. Midwest Auto Skins is offering Unity Rocket fans 10% off any window tint installation on your vehicle. From window tint, ceramic coatings, paint protection film, and vinyl wraps. Midwest Auto Skins offers full protection for your vehicle. Schedule an appointment today by calling 217-607-5612. Protect your vehicle with Rocket Nation's preferred team at Midwest Auto Skins. From small residential construction projects to large-scale commercial or civil endeavors within government or the public sector, Sunbelt Rentals have the right tools and equipment to get your new construction and renovation jobs done safely and efficiently, including personal support expertise on site. Let us take care of you at Sunbelt Rentals. Call us today at 217-355-1296 or stop in at 1401 North Madison, Champaign. Rocket Nation, listen up. Midwest Auto Skins is offering Unity Rocket fans 10% off any window tint installation on your vehicle. From window tint, ceramic coatings, paint protection film, and vinyl wraps. Midwest Auto Skins offers full protection for your vehicle. Schedule an appointment today by calling 217-607-5612. Protect your vehicle with Rocket Nation's preferred team at Midwest Auto Skins.
You're gonna have a real good time when you drop by Smoke and Shine. You'll find Tennessee bougie always in a jar. Smoke and Shine, a fine restaurant and bar. Smoke and Shine. Smoke and Shine.
The area's newest bar and restaurant, Smoke and Shine in Tolono, is the only moonshine bar in all East Central Illinois. But it's more than just shine. With a full bar and kitchen, there's something for everyone. Try all 26 moonshine flavors, which make up their specialty drink menu, like the Maple Bacon Bloody Mary and Purple Rain with Peach and Blackberry Moonshine. Smoke and Shine in Tolono and on Facebook.
You're gonna have a real good time when you drop by Smoke and Shine. You'll find Tennessee bougie always in a jar. smoke and shine, a fine restaurant and bar. Smoke and shine, smoke and shine.
Can't sleep? That old couch finally wore out? Go see the team at Champagne Mattress and Furniture Outlet. Twice the comfort for half the price. Discover a wide selection of comfortable mattresses and furniture to fit any space and budget. Call Champagne Mattress and Furniture Outlet today at 217-722-7690. Don't have another restless night of sleep. Call today.
Thank you, Champaign County teachers. Get the car insurance discount and service you deserve. Call your local Country Financial representative, Jordan McDaniel, at 217-352-9817 to claim your discount today.
Back here at St. Joseph Ogden High School on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Keith Gibson. Alongside me, my broadcast partner, Mike Roy, where your Rockets lead 21-10 at halftime. Got about 4 minutes to go, and Mike, of course, we want to thank all of our sponsors. Of course, our presenting sponsor this year is I-57 Roofing. We thank them. They not only present each game Friday night, they help us with the broadcast, and they also present the Move the Change show, which Mike and I do every Thursday night live from Smoke and Shine. And we don't talk just about the Unity Rocks. We talk about all kinds of games in Central Illinois. And, Mike, let's talk about that here at halftime, because there's some big games around Central Illinois tonight.
Oh, you ain't kidding.
Other games, the Illini Prairie tonight, BCC and Rantoul. Now, we make picks every Thursday night, too. We both took BCC, which I think was a smart thing to do there.
Yep, odds are good.
IVC and Pontiac, both winless. IVC at Pontiac tonight. We kind of split that one last night.
Yep.
PBL at Prairie Central, and Decatur St. Teresa at Monticello, where it's homecoming. And the festivities over in Monticello the last few days. Kudos to the group that put together their homecoming. Nice job by them.
Always do a good job over there.
Give them props. They had a lot of things going on. Homecoming will be next Friday night for your Unity Rockets. Homecoming and parade will take place at around noon. And then homecoming will be at Hicks Field, and they will host Pontiac.
And, another homecoming for Coach Gadberry from Pontiac, and people say it's always tough to come back and play at your alma mater. But, once it's time, once that horn sounds and you're ready to go, all bets are off. You just go out there and play.
Correct. In the Big 12 Conference tonight, Centennial's at Danville and Champaign Central at Urbana. A couple local games there. Heart of Central Illinois. The other game that I'm we both have our eye on is the Heart of Central Illinois Conference. That's Gibson City at Gridley, both 3-0, both ranked in the top 10.
If anybody's got a score on these games, please let us know. We would love to hear it. But that one right there could be exactly like this. Those two could be just beating each other up. So,
all right. And then some other games going on right now. Leroy at Fieldcrest, both teams 0-3. And then Clinton 0-3 at Tuscola, who had a big win last week over Downs Tri-Valley.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're going to send it down to our sideline reporter, Scotty Johnson, and see what Scotty, if he's got what he's got going down there here at halftime. Scotty, what do you got, buddy?
Yep, just down here on the field, Keith, waiting to see if I can get a chance to talk to Coach Reitz here about the first half. Unity's just coming out of the locker room. We stay tuned here just a moment. I might get him. I'll go back to you for just a minute, Keith.
All right. Sounds good, Scotty. Scotty's going to try to grab Coach Reitz as he comes out of the locker room here. We have about 4 minutes to go left at halftime. The Rockets with a 21-10 lead. And it's been a combination of not really the passing game, Mike. It's been the running game. We've made the adjustments to the weather.
Running game has been good for us, and when you're an up and down runner, and when you're just powering ahead and running over people, I mean, I like it. I like it, no question about it. And Crew Eckstein is doing a wonderful, wonderful job of that.
He has, and then we're gonna send it back to Scotty and see if he can get Coach Reitz here for a quick minute here as he walks back onto the field. Scotty, what do you got?
Hey, Keith, I'm here with Coach Reitz. Just going over the first half, 21-10, going in the locker room, coming back now. What do you expect for the second half?
Well, if we just execute, I think we'll be just fine. We got to stop making penalties and bailing them out and giving them better field position than they should have.
Yeah, it looked like we took care of the ball good on both sides. Penalties maybe just the difference in that game, and maybe a couple extra points on the other side of that scoreboard that probably wouldn't be there.
Yeah, I'd like to make them start in a little bit of a hole and maybe us not starting so much of a hole. Our defense has played well, but we've let them kind of get an easy way out of a first down here and there, and we just got to do better in the second half.
We get the ball to start, so good luck, Coach. Back to you, Keith.
Thanks, Scotty. Appreciate you. Thanks, Coach Reeds, for joining us at halftime there with Scotty Johnson, our sideline reporter. Rockets lead 21-10. We're about 3 minutes to go. Mike, back to some other games here in Central Illinois. Then we'll get to our keys to the second half.
Sure.
Atwood. Atwood. Lovington. I always mean Allah.
Arthur Lovington, Atwood Hammond.
Yes. At Argento Oriana tonight, Villa Grove and Nokomis. We're a Forsyth, number 1 in the state right now, ranked at Petersburg Porta. The Oakwood Comets, old stomping grounds, 3-0 at Clifton Central tonight.
That's a barn burner, I guarantee you.
Watsika at Salt Fork. Big shout out to my buddy J.J. Lockwood, who's in the booth over there in Salt Fork. And then maybe a surprise to a lot of people, not to us.
Nope.
Westville Tigers, who putting up big numbers at Georgetown Ridge Farm tonight, too.
Guy Goodlove always has his team prepared and ready, and they have been doing the job this year, Keith.
All right, Mike, we're getting ready to start the second half here shortly. BCC, look at this. Got scores from all over the place. Thank you, Paul Burr.
Thank you, Paul.
El Paso up 22-14. BCC up 28-0. Champaign Central up 26-0 tonight.
Ding,
Thank
ding,
you,
ding,
sir.
just like that.
Pontiac up 13-0.
Whoa.
Whoa, look at Pontiac. IBC struggling this year big time.
Who picked Pontiac?
I don't know.
You.
Whatever.
Okay, all right.
All right, what's your key as we're about a minute and a half away here from the second half? What's your key for the Rockets as they get the ball to start?
You stop the penalties. You keep busting up holes so Crew Eckstein and anybody else that would like to run the ball, Trey Hogard, whoever, gets through those holes and be smart on defense. No silly penalties on the defense, period.
I think for the Rockets, it's do what you did in the first half. Keep running the football. Keep running it aggressively. And don't turn it over. No turnovers second half.
No turnovers.
If you're St. Joe, you're going to have to figure something out through the passing game because I'm not sure the running game's there. They've got 157 yards, but some of those passes McKinney's thrown has been lollipops. You throw too many of those, and Braden Henry, Tyler Henry in that DB section is going to come out and pick one of them.
I guarantee you they've made some adjustments on that because they were getting behind the linebackers there. McKinney was able to hold on to it long enough to get around them, and that makes a big difference.
21-10, Rockets lead. We are about 30 seconds away from starting the second half. We thank you for joining us here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio. I am Keith Gibson alongside my broadcast partner, Mike Roy. It is Rocket Nation's radio station. We are glad you joined us. It's a packed house here. Even with the rain earlier in the game, Mike, we still got a packed house. All the bleachers are full. Unity sidelines full. Tailgate down on the east side.
East side tailgate.
I know they're listening to us down there on the east side of the field, too. And I want to thank the St. Joe administration and staff. They give us a booth every time we're here.
Yep.
So no matter rain, we are here. We have a great view right at the 45, so we can see everything, and they're very accommodating. And so thank you to them. Thank you to the St. Joe community for always welcoming Clubhouse Lounge Radio into town as well. And so thank you to them for being so supportive. All right, we're about set for football, second half. Hey, good news, I've changed the quarter. It is the start of the third quarter.
And again, thank everybody that is listening out there to Clubhouse Lounge Radio and listening to our great presentation of IHSA football here from the legendary Dick Duval, the late great Dick Duval Field here. We like coming here, great accommodations, great crowd. Cut the chippiness down, players, and let's play some good football here in the second half.
Yes, sir. Tuscola up 32-0 at half, by the way.
Woo!
All right, here we go. It is time for high school football on Clubhouse Lounge Radio. The second half set to get going. Rockets lead 21-10, and they will return the second half kickoff. Deep is Braden Henry, Trey Hogard, and Adam Reedy. Lucas Smith the kickoff for the Spartans. Here it is, and it's a little pooch kick. That's a live ball. You got to get on it, and that is. Nice job right there. Who recovered that?
That was Jacob
31.
Ward. Jacob Ward, number 31 on that recovery. Smart. That was smart.
Ball bounced, kind of a little squib kick.
Yep.
Picked it up and just got down, so a great job all the way back to the 27, and that's where the Rockets will start the second half.
I expect to see some a big dose of Crew Eckstein here in the second half. That's
As
what
do
I'm
I,
thinking.
sir.
That's what I'm thinking.
Keith Gibson, Mike Roy here in the booth. Scotty Johnson down the sidelines with us tonight. Rockets lead 21-10. They come out. Tight formation. You've got Sutherland wide left, Eckstein in the backfield. Here's a snap. Handoff to Eckstein. Up the middle. He breaks left. Across the 30 and down to about the 32. Nice pick up there of about 5.
Hold on to that football. That's what I'm going to tell you.
They mark it down to 32, a 5-yard gain for Crew on the first play of the second half for the Rockets.
Nice little misdirection. The hole was plugged. He jumped out and got another 2 or 3 yards off that, Keith.
Hogard and O'Neal out far right, Sutherland left. Eisenmenger takes snap, handoff to Eckstein again. He doesn't have much room. Now he's going to try to fight through and may have lost a yard there as he tried to bounce it outside. Not much there, though, for a third down back to the 30. Loss of 1 on the play.
Loss of 1, yeah. That one right there, well
Loss of
covered
2,
by
actually.
the Spartans. Spartans covered
That was a little
one
slow to
quite well.
develop, too.
Yeah. Well,
So-
I think Spartans made penetration right there and blew that play up.
3rd and 7, and we've got a timeout on the field already. Timeout by St. Joe. They didn't take one all first half, and in less than a minute in the second half, they're going to take a timeout.
Well, and this is a field position for them. We're 3rd and 7. We're on the 30-yard line. They would like to keep them back there, and he wants to make sure that his players know exactly what could be happening here. 3rd and 7. It's a throwing down, but you have to be watching because Eckstein can get yards, and he can get yards in a hurry.
$11:05 to go here in the third quarter. Sorry, Mike, I had to get a drink. It's warm, buddy.
You ain't a kidding.
11:05 to go, third quarter, 3rd and 7 for the Rockets. They lead 21-10 over St. Joe. This will be a big win for the Rockets. But they've got a lot of football left to play.
Yes, yes, yes.
Of course, our timeouts this season brought to you by Music by Mike DJ Service. Weddings, birthdays, anniversaries. Give my main man, Mike, a call. Music by Mike DJ Service for your next event at 309-838-3704.
Thank you, sir.
3rd and 7 from the 30 for the Rockets. 3 wide left. That's Tyler Henry, Hogard, and Sutherland. O'Neal the right. Here's a snap. Fake the handoff. Look across the middle. That's Tyler Henry. He's got enough. It's caught. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown Rockets! 70-yard touchdown pass.
Just like that.
Across the middle, Eisenmenger to Tyler Henry. And the Rockets extend the lead.
That play developed very quickly, and what I like about it, they gave St. Joe Ogden a dose of their own medicine on that one. It was just a quick little play. They weren't expecting it. Deception was great. Boom. And then we're off to the races.
27-10 now. Rockets lead with 10:52 to go here in the third quarter.
And you know what
Another
else it
big
does?
strike. That's our second play of 70 yards or more tonight, Mike.
Yes, sir.
High snap. Kick's
Yep.
going to be no good as
Yep.
the high snap's going to not allow it. And Walker Hall misses it. So it remains 27-10 with 10:52 to go in the third quarter. We're going to take a quick break and come right back. You're listening to Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
I-57 Roofing provides quality roofing services focused on reliability, precision, and customer satisfaction. From storm damage, repairs, or installations, we're here to protect what matters most, your home or business. Roofing is a crucial aspect of any building, ensuring protection, durability, and curb appeal. Give the team at I-57 Roofing a call today at 217-570-3170. I-57 Roofing is proud to be the presenting sponsor of Unity Rockets football on Clubhouse Lounge Radio.
Back here at St. Joseph Ogden High School, where Unity Rockets' first drive of the second half results in a 70-yard touchdown pass. Eisenminger to Tyler Henry, and it's now 27-10, Rockets lead.
We score on big plays. We score on a lot of rushing, just running clock with rushing plays. So far, working for the Rockets.
It's been a good night so far for the Rockets. Walker Hall to kick off for our classic granite and marble kickoff. Here it is. Back deep, nice kick. That is number 9. That's Lane McKinney on the return. He goes to the left. Tries to cut it back. He's got some room up to about the 27, and he'll be stopped right there.
Carson McCoon there on the stop. Good tackle right there. Keep him from going further downfield. So it looks like about the 27-yard line. St. Joe will be starting their first second half drive.
We're sending down to Scotty. Scotty, what's the sideline like after that big opening drive score? There must be a lot of excitement down there on the sideline. McKinney starts. He's going to look to pass. He's going to look to fake. It's a screen out to Umbarger, who has nowhere to go. Keegan Germano read that beautifully and brings him down all the way back at the 23-yard line.
Yeah, that play was going nowhere, Keith.
Scotty, you with us, buddy? You know, it helps if I unmute Scotty's mic. You probably can hear me a little better. Scotty, you there now, buddy?
Yeah, we're here, Keith. It is exciting down here on the sideline. Eisenbaker just gave Henry a big hug. Said, great game.
Oh, a big hit right there by the G-Man. Sorry, Scotty, I had to cut you off. The G-Man with a big hit. What were you saying, Scotty?
Yeah, Eisenbaker came up and gave Henry a big hug and said, great catch. It's electric down here. The kids are doing great. They're feeling great. It's a great start to the second half.
All right, thanks, Scotty. That's Scotty Johnson, our sideline reporter here in Clubhouse Lounge Radio. All right, that incomplete pass makes 3rd and 14 for the Spartans on their first drive of the second half. McKinney takes a snap. He's got some pressure. That's Desmond Winfrey with the sack. Number 0 says no soup for you.
Nothing.
And the big sack by Winfrey, our Week 1 Midwest Autoskins Player of the Week. And makes it 4th and long, 22 for the Spartans. Defense made the call here to start the second half.
Big 8-yard loss right there. He come in on a stunt, untouched, and just took care of business right there, buddy.
And now Lane McKinney there to punt. Man in motion. Tyler Henry back at about the 40, Rockets' own 45. Left-footed punt. And that ball is up and looks like it's going to hit about the 46
St. Joe rolled.
St. Joe and rolled all the way into Rocket territory down to the 39.
Good starting field position.
Rockets will take over at the 39. 27-10 lead for Unity. 9:26 to go in the third quarter. Great first possession for offense and defense, Mike.
You betcha. And you know what? You don't take your foot off the gas, my friend. You keep at it because obviously St. Joe is a big play team. Nothing else is working for them. Big plays is what has got them the 10 points that they have. We need to just do Rocket football and be done with it. That's how we win this ball game.
I think you're going to see a big dose of Crew Eckstein now with a 17-point lead. Run some clock here, but we'll see what we got.
Good crowd here tonight.
Great crowd. Sutherland left. Hogard left. You've got Eckstein in the backfield. Here's a snap. It is a handoff to Crew Eckstein up the middle across the 40. And he keeps driving, but brought down at about the 42. So a gain of about 3 on the play for Crew. He's over 100 tonight.
Yes, sir. We will take that, and you know what it does? It runs the clock. And taking that early timeout by St. Joe, they're going to wish they had that timeout back, I think.
2nd and 8 for the Rockets at their own 41. Now we got stack receivers out wide right. And a handoff to Eckstein up the middle. Not much there. They're keen on him right now.
Yep.
They're making some blitzes and sending guys in to fill holes. So now it's 3rd and 8. No gain on the play for the Rockets.
I think you're going to have to mix it up a little bit and this would be a perfect time for Dane to set up for a pass and a little draw play, a little quarterback draw.
3rd and 8 for the Rockets. You've got Henry and Hogard in the slot. O'Neal out far right. Sutherland out left.
Changing the play.
Eckstein takes snap, and it's a handoff to no, Eisenmeyer keeps it. Nice call, Mike. Right up the gut on a play action, on a little read option, all the way up to the Spartans' 41-yard line.
20-yard run. I will take that. I will take that.
And that's the Central Illinois Cars and Carts first down for the Rockets up to the 41 of the Spartans. Spartans defense, if they want to stay in this ball game, has to make a stop, Mike.
Well, this is a different level of team they're playing tonight, my friend.
Eisenmeyer drops back. He's got pressure. Goes across. And that's complete to Tyler Henry. Up to the 35, and he's brought down. Gain of about 6 on the play.
They're going to give him, let's see what they're going to give him.
They might get him 7.
They're going to give him 7 on that one.
Up to the 33.
They're going to give him 7.
Well, 33 and a half.
Yep.
So brings up second of about 3 yards there. 7.5 to go here in the third quarter. Rockets lead 27-10. Keith Gibson, Mike Roy here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, bringing you high school football action of a top 10 Class 3A game. Eisenmeyer drops. He's got pressure. Now throws it out to the side. That's complete to Mason O'Neal. Out to the 28-yard line. And enough for a Central Illinois Cars and Carts. First down.
We'll take that one. Nothing. He had pressure coming, so he had to get rid of the ball. He had a receiver out there that came back to it. We'll take that.
You know what that is? That's 2 guys who've been on the same page for about 6 years, Mike.
You ain't a kidding, buddy.
O'Neal and Hogard out far right. Eckstein in the backfield. You've got Harden and Sutherland tight. And it's a handoff to Eckstein. And he's not going to get much. He's maybe 3 to 4 up to
about 3 or 4.
Up to about the 25. Gain of about 3 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He actually had Cameron Wagner there on his tail, and he actually pulled a couple more yards out of it after Cam grabbed the hold of him. So
I'm marking at the 26, so just a 2-yard gain for Crew there. Rockets lead by 17, 27-10, 6:45 to go on our Mr. Landman scoreboard. Thank you to John Fisher for being our sponsor. Man in motion, that's Hogard. And a handoff to Hogard. He's going to try to get around. Now he's going to cut. He's not going to get much there, and they're going to lose yards. Back to the 29. Trey didn't have much there. St. Joe did a nice job of filling the holes. Brings up a 3rd and about 10. And we've got an injured player on the field now. And we've got a timeout. And, hey, let's hand out to Scotty Johnson here in just a minute. We'll see what Scotty's feeling. And see if Scotty can give us an update of what he's seeing down right now and if he's hearing what he's hearing. Scotty, you with us, buddy?
Yep, I'm here, Keith.
Hey, what are you hearing right now on the sidelines as far as wanting to move the ball, or are we coaches saying, hey, we got to keep moving?
Yeah, so defense came off the field after that last possession, and the key words, don't get comfortable. They said, let's get that ball. We're not going to get comfortable in this game. And the offense said, let's keep putting it on.
I think that's a great motto there, and I think that's great coaching, too, as well.
Keep the gas on.
Big crowd over there as well on the sidelines. Rocket fans have to be pretty happy right now, too, as well, Scotty.
Yeah, I mean, they're happy it's not raining anymore, and they're happy on the scoreboard. So it's a packed sideline over here on the visitor side. All is good over here on the Rocket sideline.
Sounds good. Thanks, Scotty. We'll check back with you here in just a little bit.
Yep, thanks, Keith.
27-10, Rockets lead, 6:23 to go in the third quarter. We have an injured player on the field, so we are in a little bit of a timeout, but I think we're getting ready to start back up here.
Injured Spartan, I can't see his numbers, but he's walking off gingerly.
Rockets have 3rd and 9 from the Spartan 29 as Eisenmeyer, the general, brings his troops back to the line. And they come out with O'Neal out far right, Hogard in the slot, Eckstein in the backfield. Hogard in motion. Here's snap. They fake it. They look to pass. They throw it up top to O'Neal, and it's incomplete. Nice. That was good defense out there on the outside on Mason O'Neal.
O'Neal a little slow to get up over there as well.
He is. That was defended very nicely by number 6, Colton Overstreet.
Holding his left arm, actually. And for St. Joe, that was number 7 come off there, Riker Lockhart, that come off after that injury. So.
And O'Neal's a little shaken up too right now. Yeah, he said he's holding that left arm. He turned around, tried to catch it, and Overstreet never really looked for the football.
No.
But, in high school, you don't have to.
You don't have to, and I'll tell you what, I think the defender just fell on his arm is what happened. So I'm sure he's probably got a little sting on that, but we're
going for it here. 4th and 9 with 6:07 to go in the third quarter.
Yep.
Nope, we're going to take a timeout. We're going to take a timeout with them. Timeout, Rockets. They have 4th and 9 on the Spartans 29 with a 27-10 lead with 6:07 to go in the third quarter. We're going to take a quick break and come right back. You're listening to Rocket Nation's radio station, Clubhouse Lounge Radio.
Rocket Nation, listen up. Midwest Auto Skins is offering Unity Rocket fans 10% off any window tint installation on your vehicle. From window tint, ceramic coatings, paint protection film, and vinyl wraps. Midwest Auto Skins offers full protection for your vehicle. Schedule an appointment today by calling 217-607-5612. Protect your vehicle with Rocket Nation's preferred team at Midwest Auto Skins.
Thank you, Champaign County teachers. Get the car insurance discount and service you deserve. Call your local Country Financial representative, Jordan McDaniel, at 217-352-9817 to claim your discount today.
Back here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Keith Gibson, Mike Roy, where the Unity Rockets lead 27-10. They have 4th and 9 from the Spartans 29. Here's a snap. They're going to look to pass. They're going to look. Eisenmenger throws it up. That's complete to Trey Hogard. We're going to flag on the play, but Trey takes the completed pass all the way down inside the 5. That's going to be a hold on the Rockets.
Yep.
Boy, man, that was a big play, great pass, but a hold. That's going to bring that all the way back.
Yep, that one was obvious.
Looks like we got a cramp down there. Looks like somebody's cramping down by the goal line. It's that kind of weather, Mike. It's warmer than typically is this time of the year.
Well, the dampness doesn't help either, and I'll tell you, it works hard. You can hydrate all you want, but I'll tell you, there comes a point he is definitely cramped up. There's no doubt. Unity player is who it is. Can't see the number quite yet, or is it a St. Joe? I can't tell.
I believe it's St. Joe.
Well, I saw a Unity trainer running over that way, so.
Let's check down with Scotty Johnson to see if he's seen or hearing anything about how Mason's arm is down there. Scotty, what are you hearing down there on the sidelines?
Yeah, Mason came off the field. Looked like maybe a jam finger or something. Looks like he's all good to go. Nothing major from what I'm seeing, Keith.
That's why I love having you down there. See, we can't see that from here, Scotty. Yeah. So that's great reporting right there by our sideline reporter, Scotty Johnson. Thanks, Scotty. Appreciate it, buddy.
Yep, back to you, Keith.
So jam finger, nothing I think major to worry about there, Mike.
4th and 19. So this is the weird part of the field right here for a 4th and 19.
4th and 19. They have it on the Spartans 39. Defense has played very well so far. Do you pin them back?
I think a little pooch kick wouldn't hurt, but you've got to have coverage to get down there to do it. It's number 15. He is hurting for the.
That's Braden Waller. That's their tight end. He had a touchdown catch last week at IVC.
He sure did.
But he's cramping up.
He tried to walk it off, but boy, you could tell he was hurting. You can always tell a cramp. The walk will explain everything you need to know about what's going on.
And he's back up cramped as he's walking across the middle of the field.
Sat back down again. But
tell you what, we're going to take a quick break and come back here. It is 4th and 19 for the Rockets at the Spartan 39 with 6:01 to go. In the third quarter, they lead 27-10. We'll be right back here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
Thank you, Champaign County first responders. Get the car insurance discount and service you deserve. Call your local Country Financial representative, Jordan McDaniel, at 217-352-9817 to claim your discount today.
Back here at St. Joseph Ogden High School, 27-10. Your Rockets lead St. Joseph Ogden in these big Class 3A matchup, 6:01 to go in the third quarter. Rockets have 3rd and 19 from their own, the Spartans. 4th and 19 from the Spartans 39. 4 wide. Eisenminger's looking to pass. He's got a man, and that is complete to Trey Hogard, who holds on.
Yes, sir.
Down all the way, down to the 12-yard line, inside the Smoke and Shine red zone.
Boy, oh boy.
Boy, that's got to be a deflator for St. Joe.
Oh, my goodness. And, it's the coverage wasn't bad, but, I mean, he just grabbed it, held on to it.
The general put that the only place the general could put it, and he put it right in the hands of his good receiver. And it's there. 1st and 10 from the 11 now for the Rockets. Here's snap. Handoff. Eckstein up left side. He's got a block across the 10 and down to the 5. Gets a push. Down inside the 5, down to about the 3. Colson Miller came up behind and got him about 3 more yards.
I mean, that's Philadelphia Eagles ball there, buddy.
Close to a first down, a gain of 9 on the play.
Yes, sir.
Brings up 2nd and 1. From the 4. Eisenminger. They're going to look run. It's a handoff. Eckstein up the middle. He's going to get up for a first down. And down at the 1. 1st and goal.
You know what? You just go right back to the bread and butter, buddy.
1st and goal for the Rockets from the 1.
From Garrett Richardson to Crew Eckstein, buddy. We're just that's how you do that. Good transition.
Eisenminger in shotgun with Eckstein. St. Joe look and run. And they do, and they meet Crew in the backfield. That was a nice play right there by the Spartans. They broke through, blitzed up, and that was number 56 for the Spartans, Jamison Ennis. And so it brings up now 2nd and goal from the 2. They lose 1 on the play. You got Hogard, O'Neal, and Henry right. Sutherland left. Eisenminger rolls right. He's looking back of the end zone. Incomplete, looking for Hogard. Brings up 3rd and goal.
I think that was a run-pass option, and he had no way to get around that corner, and he just threw that away.
And here comes the train. I see Langendorf and Daly checking in.
Yep.
They're bringing in the big hog mollies and the extra blockers up front on 3rd and goal from the 2 with 4:08 to go in the 3rd quarter.
See Colson Miller up there, too. 300-pounder. I mean,
he's in the backfield.
Yeah. I think the ball's going right, Keith.
I think so.
I
think so. The big hog mollies.
The ball's going right. Because this is 4-down territory.
3rd and goal for the Rockets. Here it is. Snap. Eckstein. Touchdown. Rockets. 2-yard touchdown run by Crew Eckstein behind the hog mollies up front. And the Rockets have extended their lead even bigger to 23.
I thought Colson Miller, he was going to jump on his back and they were going to the Dairy Queen. I mean, that was a train right there, buddy. Nothing wrong with that.
33-10, the Rockets lead with 4:04 to go here in the 3rd quarter. 2 drives, 2 scores, and here in the 2nd half for your Unity Rockets. Walker Hall on for the extra point. Kick up, and kick is no good. That kind of came out funky and wide left, so it remains 33-10. Rockets lead with 4:04 to go here in the 3rd quarter. You're listening to Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
He's spent 4 years warming the bench, 2 years perfecting the clipboard, and exactly 0 varsity snaps under center. But now, he's closing real estate deals all over the map. John Fisher, former Rocket backup QB legend, now known as Mr. Landman, your go-to real estate broker. Rocket Nation, when it's time to move the chains, call Unit 7's best at MrLandman.com.
Back here at St. Joseph Ogden High School, Keith Gibson, Mike Roy, and Scotty Johnson bring you tonight's broadcast from Clubhouse Lounge Radio as the ensuing kickoff here after the Rockets touchdown brought back by Blackburn Kelly up to the 30-yard line. Scotty, let's kick it down to you on the sidelines. That sideline's got to be pumped with 2 drives and 2 scores to start second half.
Yeah, what a great start to the second half, Keith, and pretty excited to see Langendorf come off the field, just get in an offensive snap there and help score that touchdown.
I know they don't want to get comfortable, 23-point lead. Did you feel any comfort going on the sidelines right now, Scotty?
No, not at all. Defense just got together and said, let's stop them again. Let's go get that ball.
All right. That's from our sideline reporter, Scotty Johnson, on the sideline for Clubhouse Lounge Radio as the Spartans take over on their second drive of the second half with 3:58 to go in the third quarter. They trail by 23 to the Rockets. Little confusion here. They come out 3 wide to the right. McKinney in shotgun. Takes snap. He's going to look to go up top. And can't get it there. Look like a little hole, but what a great play. That's Keegan Germano with a sack. Back at the 29. A loss of 1 on the play.
They might mark that as a loss of 2. Let's see where they put it. Yeah, loss of 1. Sniff that one out. Nobody open downfield here, Keith. So he had, I think that might have been a run-pass option that got blowed up pretty quick. And there was confusion anyway.
Now you got 2 wide left, 2 right for McKinney. Blackburn Kelly in the backfield. They look to get pressure. And now he's got more pressure, trying to get away, and he does. Up and down to the 38-yard line. Langendorf knocks him out. As he slides across, it's going to be enough for a first down. Ooh, that's going to be pretty close, actually. Let's see where they mark this here.
I think they're going to mark it short. We got a flag on the play over on the far sidelines in front of the Unity bench, too. Back around the 30, so. That looks like maybe a hold.
Illegal shift. On the Spartans, so that will negate the first down.
Yes, sir. 5-yarder.
So that'll make it 2nd and 16 now from the 24-yard line.
Mistakes and silly penalties will definitely cut the momentum for you.
3:19 here to go in the third quarter. 33-10. The Rockets lead the Spartans. McKinney man in motion. That's Blackburn Kelly. Now he'll take. Now we got a flag, and that's going to be a false start.
That's a false start again. 5 more. Legal procedure. 60 yards and penalties for St. Joseph Ogden tonight, and I'll tell you, penalties will take you down, buddy, every time.
We've had some questions on our Facebook feed tonight about why are we at St. Joe again tonight. The schedule cycle goes every 4 years. And so when it was recycled, it's just kind of how it fell. So we're back at St. Joe back-to-back years.
Yes.
So 2nd and 21 for the Spartans from their own 19. McKinney looking to pass. He's got pressure. That's Keegan Germano again with the sack. Keegan Germano again this week has had some big plays tonight.
Boy, oh
That's his second sack of the third quarter.
Wow. He is all over the field tonight, Keith.
He is. He's made some big plays and some great hustle plays too, Mike.
Yes. Keep pushing them back here. I mean, it's 3rd and 24.
3rd and 24 for the Spartans from their own 16. 2:45 to go on our Mr. Landman John Fisher scoreboard. McKinney has got Langendorf in his face, and it's incomplete pass as he tries to hit Umbarger, but it's incomplete, and it's going to bring up a 4th and long, and they're going to be forced to punt.
Langendorf spun around, went right after the quarterback. It was a screen anyway, but he had to rush that, and yeah. And I'll tell you who was out here covering on that screen. Big number 72 right there, my friend. I love it when the big boys like Vexio get out there, and we love to cover.
I do. I love when the hog mollies cover the DB.
Hit him.
Tyler Henry back at about the 42 on this punt. And there it is, nice and high. That's a good punt there. That ball's going to hit all the way back into Rocket territory and bounce down and spin at the 35.
That's a good punt.
That's a great punt by Lane McKinney for the Rockets, or for the Spartans, excuse me. 2:26 to go in the third quarter. Rockets lead 33-10 over St. Joe.
Got any scores for us? Give us some scores. I know Paul was doing a good job of that a little bit earlier, and I want to say hi to Don and Dan Bowen and the gang for watching and listening to us tonight on Clubhouse Lounge Radio. I work with Don. I certainly appreciate them tuning in.
Monticello up 18-7 at half.
Okay.
Fisher 53-0.
Woo! Wow, Fisher.
Well, the Bunny's putting a hammer on it tonight.
Oh my gosh. Let them go.
All right, here we go back to action. Rockets have it 1st and 10 at their own 35. That's a screen pass, and we got a whistle and a flag.
Imagine that.
It's thrown all the way back in the defensive backfield, Mike.
This is going against St. Joe? I don't know what we're doing here.
I'm not sure.
See what they're calling. Yep, it sure is.
Legal substitution. So it makes it 1st and 5 for the Rockets now from the St. Joe 40.
St. Joe is self-destructing here in this third quarter. They came out really flat after halftime.
3 wide left for the Rockets, 1 right. Eisminger, handoff to Eckstein up the middle. He's across the 40, picks up maybe 2 at the most. Oh, he gets it. Get a little push there. They're going to give him 3.
They're going to give him 3.
So 2nd and 2 for the Rockets as the third quarter starting to wind down with under 2 minutes to play.
23 carries so far unofficially for Crew Eckstein tonight. Been a workhorse.
I love how you always throw in the unofficially, my friend.
I throw in unofficially because I don't want anybody to chew on me later. So
Salt Fork up 27-0. Tuscola 39-0 tonight.
A lot of zeros on the board, isn't there? Up, there we go again. 5 more against St. Joe. Encroachment.
Yep, that's going to be enough for Central Illinois Cars and Carts first down and make it 1st and 10 for the Rockets at the 47.
Wow. Penalties.
48. They're going to mark that at the 48.
48-yard line?
Yep.
Okay, 48 it is. I will stand
Mason
corrected.
O'Neill far out right. Sutherland, Tyler Henry, and Hogard out left. Eckstein in the backfield for the Rockets. Here's a snap. Handoff to Crew. Right side. Tries to run over man. Gets some yardage. 3 or 4 there. And a nice carry by Crew Eckstein. That clock just keeps moving here after a 3-yard gain. 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6, and they're not in any hurry.
No, nor should they be.
Nope. You just run the ball right now and just do what you got to do. Eat up that clock. That's what we like.
Eisminger, same formation. Takes a look at the sideline, gets a call. Eckstein now will move to his left in the backfield and shotgun. And they're going to look to pass. That's going to be complete to Mason O'Neill. He's got some blockers in front. He gets out to picks up maybe 3. No, not even that. Maybe 2.
No, he might get 1.
Oh, yeah.
Give him
he had
1.
blockers out in front of him. He just was he didn't wait long. He wasn't patient enough there, Mike, to let everything kind of set up.
Exactly.
So it brings up 3rd and 6.
Third and 6. 3rd and 4 is what they're calling it, but
that's
looks like 3rd and 5 from here. I can't tell.
3rd and 4, 5 or 6. We'll let you choose.
Yep, there we go. Flip a coin and you'll be right.
Sutherland, Henry, and Hogard out far left. O'Neill right for Eisminger, who's going to look to pass. He's got Hogard across the middle. Complete enough for a first down to the 32-yard line.
First down number 14.
15-yard pickup. Eisminger to Hogard and another Central Illinois Cars and Carts first down.
That play's been open quite a bit here in the second half, but they have had no need to run it. But this will probably be the last play of the third quarter.
I don't think they're even going to run a play here. As the third quarter winds down, a big third quarter by the Rockets. 2 scores puts them up 23. They lead 33-10 over the number 4 ranked St. Joseph Ogden Spartans here at Dick Duval Field. We'll take a quick break. We'll come right back. You're listening to Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
He's spent 4 years warming the bench, 2 years perfecting the clipboard, and exactly 0 varsity snaps under center. But now, he's closing real estate deals all over the map. John Fisher, former Rocket backup QB legend, now known as Mr. Landman, your go-to real estate broker. Rocket Nation, when it's time to move the chains, call Unit 7's best at MrLandman.com.
Back here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio is the beginning of the fourth quarter. Rockets lead 33-10 over the St. Joseph Ogden Spartans. Mike, guess what? For 2 quarters in a row, I remember to change the quarter number on the
Yes,
on the screen.
sir. I don't want my mother-in-law trying to do this for you, buddy.
I appreciate that. Hey, let's send down to Scotty Johnson along the sidelines as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Scotty, what do you got?
Yeah, Keith, so far so good in the second half. Third quarter looked pretty strong by offense and defense. Defense came off the field after that last stop and said, we are not done. We're going to stop them one more time. One more time after that.
I love it. Let's see where the offense can put some points on the board here and extend this lead to 30 before the defense has to come out and make a stop. Eisenminger's got 1st and 10 at the Spartans 33. Hogard in motion, right to left. Takes snap. Now it's a keeper and a read option. And Eisenminger makes a cut. Cuts it back to the middle. Across the 15. Or down across the 20, down to about the 15. Brought down to the 16-yard line. Nice move by the old general right there.
The general just cut the ball back there and got about another 7 or 8 yards out of it. Little 16-yard run, nothing wrong with that. He's had some big runs tonight.
He's made a lot of great decisions tonight, Mike.
16, 18, and 20 yards on 3 different runs tonight.
1st and 10 for the Rockets. Handoff, Eckstein, left side. He's not gotten much there. They are keying on him. And he'll probably lose a yard there. Make it 2nd and 11.
Some little play action. You might have to do a little play action work here to loosen the defense up down here. Because Eckstein, they know exactly. They've got somebody bird dogging him. So.
Well, they got Michael Harden coming in. Crew, I think, is going to get a breather here. I think it's the right call.
Yeah.
Give him a couple breather here. It's 2nd and 11. Ball inside the smoke and shine red zone at the 18-yard line. Rockets lead 33-10. 11 minutes to go in the ball game. Eisenminger takes time. He's going to look to pass. That is, in and out of the hands of Michael Harden.
He threw that harder than he needed to.
Yeah, he just needed a nice, easy pass, and it's incomplete, so it'll be up 3rd and 11 for the Rockets.
I understand what he was trying to do, and it was open, but he didn't need to throw it that hard. I think he just rushed it just a bit.
Thank you for joining us here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio. Don't forget, hey, we play great music 24/7. And every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you can go to clubhouse217.com. You can add it to your home screen from your mobile device. And guess what? You've got an app. You can listen to it 24/7. Great upbeat party music all week long.
Runs the clock.
Eisenminger back to pass. Looking. He's got some pressure. Now he got a flag.
Holding.
That's going to be holding.
Yep.
And he's just going to have to get rid of it. He's going to take a sack and knocked out of bounds.
Holding. Might have been 2 holes even.
Yeah, there's a lot of laundry on the field there, Mike.
I think that's a 2-hole spectacular is what that is. Pick one and just be done with it. Grabbing some jersey. Grabbing some jersey.
Boy, it is timber. I can even feel a little bit cooler out here since that rain came through.
I'll take that.
Let's see what we got. Referee's still waiting here. I don't know
what's going on. They're trying to decide where to mark the ball at. They're talking to Coach Skinner down there on the sideline, see which way you want to do, and he says, I want to move him back.
Holding is declined.
Declined it.
And it brings up 4th and about. That's an interesting call, Mike.
They say 4th and 11 up there. That's
about
no
4th
way.
and 15.
That's 4th and 15 all day long.
All the way back at the 21-yard line.
There we go.
4th and 14.
Okay. That's closer. I'll take that.
Eckstein back in the ball game for the Rockets. He's to the right side of Eisenminger. O'Neal and Hogard to the right. Hogard now in motion into the slot. They're going to look to pass. And he's going to look up top. He's got Hogard who jumps in and out of his hands. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs for the Rockets.
Good idea right there. No problem. I'll take it.
Turnovers brought to you by Champagne Mattress and Furniture Outlet. Can't sleep? Tired of tossing and turning over all night? Give Champagne Mattress and Furniture Outlet a call today at 217-722-7690.
Some of the Spartan fans are already starting to leave, and time for the Unity defense to put up another good series here and shut them down. Here we go down on the 21-yard line for starting.
McKinney hands the ball off to Umbarger, who is all the way up to the 24. So gain of 3 on the play. We got 10.5 to go in the ball game. Rockets lead 33-10. Making a statement tonight after a hard loss last week to BCC. They're showing what they're made of tonight. And now the next run is, and Umbarger slipped there as he took the handoff back at the 24.
No gain.
Nice job. Keegan Germano there again, though, to push him back inside. He's doing a great job tonight.
He is everywhere tonight. Very impressive.
McKinney in the shotgun on 3rd and 7. Looks to pass. And he's got pressure. He's going to try to get away. That's Daly, Langendorf. They're all there at about the 28 and bring him down. Gain of about 3 on the play.
That's 3 tough yards right there, Keith.
Yeah, you run into Chase and Daly, Langendorf, Germano, and Hinch. That's tough.
This is going to be a tired bunch of Unity Rockets and St. Joe Ogden Spartans by the time this game's over, I'm going to tell you.
4th and 2 for the Spartans from their own 29, and they are in punt formation. Rockets don't have anybody back yet.
I just think you let it roll.
9:15 to go in the ball game.
Let it roll.
Let's see what happens here. There's a
confusion.
snap, and they are going to punt it. There's a flag, and it's not a good punt.
Holy.
All the way down to the 47-yard line of the Spartans.
18-yard punt, but there's a flag.
Let's see what the flag is here.
Illegal shift.
Legal shift, so that won't do anything. Unity will decline it, and they'll take over 1st and 10 at the Spartans' 45-yard line. With 8:59 to go here in the ball game.
Holy moly, is that great field position.
That was a gift almost, Mike, when you couldn't convert on 4th down, then you get field position like that back.
Well, it didn't come off his out of his hands very well. He caught the snap well, but when he dropped it down to kick it, it was a little crooked. And hence Unity with good field position at the Spartan 40.
1st and 10 Rockets at the Spartan 40-yard line. Handoff to Crew Eckstein up the middle, Crews across the 40 up to about the 37. Gain of about 3 on the play.
You just run clock is all you're doing. Run some clock. And boy, does that breeze feel. I need a little air is not bad, let me tell you. Because there's none moving up here in this press box, I'm going to tell you.
I need something ice cold to drink.
Yep.
About a 12-ounce can, just to be honest. It's warm. It's humid up here in the press box.
Let that clock run, gentlemen.
2nd and 7 for the Rockets. 8.5 to go in the ball game. Rockets with a 23-point lead. Handoff, Eckstein around the corner. He's got 30. And he's going to be enough for the 1st down to the 28-yard line.
1st down number 15.
That's big. We said last night, Mike, on the Move the Chains preview show, controlling the football and long sustained drives. Now, I know we've had some big plays tonight.
Yeah.
We've also had some sustained drives that resulted in touchdowns.
Oh, exactly.
And we've controlled the clock. Our running game's been very big tonight.
Yes, sir. And will continue to be big for this last 8 minutes and 10 seconds of the 4th quarter.
1st and 10 Rockets at the Spartans 28. They lead by 23. As we wind things down, here's a snap. Eisenberger looking to pass. He goes across the middle, incomplete. He was looking for Tyler Henry, but had to get rid of it and just threw it away.
Yeah, that play was really, really slow to develop, and I don't know. I just hand the ball off. You don't have to run the ball. You don't have to run the ball.
2nd and 10, 7:57 to go in the ball game. Eisenberger comes out. He's got O'Neal right, You got Tyler Henry and Hogard in the slot to the right. Sutherland out wide left. Here's snap. And he's going to keep it up the middle. And Eisenmenger keeps it around the left side. He breaks a tackle. Down to about the 15 where he'll be brought down for enough for another first down inside the Smoke and Shine red zone.
Another first down. He's been the king of the big runs tonight. 13, 16, 18, and 20-yard runs tonight. Doing what they have to do to keep that clock running and silence this crowd.
Yeah, if we've got any businesses out there, by the way, I just want to mention while we're on air that we have a 5-year anniversary special going on for advertising.
Yes, you do.
We celebrate 5 years next month as Crew Eckstein runs the ball to the right side. He's down inside the 10 and finally brought down to the 8.
Carried 3 tacklers on that one.
You get five commercials a week, five commercials a day for 5 days a week for 5 months, Mike.
What?
That's right.
You're kidding me.
That's right. So you get over 500 commercials for $250. So we got any local businesses out there who want to come on and join the Clubhouse Lounge Radio family, contact me, Keith Gibson at 217-722-3311, or visit our website at clubhouse217.com, our contact page, and reach out to me. We'll be happy to help you out, helping small businesses grow one at a time.
Yes, sir.
Second and short for the Rockets. Hand off to Eckstein. That's going to be up for the first down to about the 2-yard line inside the 5. They're going to mark it at the 4.
I think they're going to mark it. I think they're going to mark it right on the 5, maybe. That will be another first down.
It'll be first and goal for the Rockets.
29 carries unofficially for Crew Eckstein tonight. He's been the workhorse.
And we've got a timeout on the field. I'm not sure who took that, though.
We got a player down.
Oh, yep. And we'll take a timeout, too. It's 33-10. Your Unity Rockets lead the St. Joe Spartans with 6:39 to go in the fourth quarter. You're listening to Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
You're gonna have a real good time when you drop by Smoke and Shine. You'll find Tennessee bougie always in a jar. Smoke and Shine, a fine restaurant and bar. Smoke and Shine. Smoke and Shine.
The area's newest bar and restaurant, Smoke and Shine in Tolono, is the only moonshine bar in all East Central Illinois. But it's more than just shine. With a full bar and kitchen, there's something for everyone. Try all 26 moonshine flavors, which make up their specialty drink menu, like the Maple Bacon Bloody Mary and Purple Rain with Peach and Blackberry Moonshine. Smoke and Shine in Tolono and on Facebook.
You're gonna have a real good time when you drop by Smoke and Shine. You'll find Tennessee bougie always in a jar. Smoke and Shine, a fine restaurant and bar. Smoke and Shine. Smoke and Shine.
Back here at St. Joseph Ogden High School, Crew Eckstein with a carry up to about the 2. Brings up second and goal from the 2-yard line now with 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Rockets trying to put the nail in the coffin. They lead by 23, 33-10. They've got second and goal at the Spartans' 2-yard line.
Heavy package in on the right side.
Here's snap. Eisenmenger looking to pass. He's got pressure. That's complete. Touchdown, Rockets. That's complete to senior Josh Heath. Todd, your boy scored, buddy.
There we go, man.
Love seeing it. Josh Heath with a 2-yard touchdown catch. The tight end.
That's what we like.
And the Rockets extend the lead.
That's what we like. That was a simple play. I mean, heavy package. They thought we were going to run. And there comes Mr. Heath right over there, grabbed that ball and held on for dear life to get that score, buddy.
I'm happy for Josh right there, his first touchdown of the year. And couldn't be happy for him and for his old man, too. He's a big supporter of the station. Extra point up and good. And we put 40 on the scoreboard, and we lead by 30 with 5:45 to go in the ball game. It's the Rockets 40, the Spartans 10. We're going to take a quick break and come right back. You're listening to Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
I-57 Roofing provides quality roofing services focused on reliability, precision, and customer satisfaction. From storm damage repairs or installations, we're here to protect what matters most, your home or business. Roofing is a crucial aspect of any building, ensuring protection, durability, and curb appeal. Give the team at I-57 Roofing a call today at 217-570-3170. I-57 Roofing is proud to be the presenting sponsor of Unity Rockets football on Clubhouse Lounge Radio.
Back here at St. Joseph Ogden High School, it's your Unity Rockets 40, St. Joe 10. The number 10 ranked Rockets leading by 30 over the number 4 ranked Spartans. And Mike, it has been a very dominant performance by the Rockets tonight.
Rockets come out here to make a statement. I guarantee you they weren't happy after what happened last week, and they weren't going to lose 2 in a row, guaranteed.
Here's the ensuing kickoff, nice and high this time. And Umbarger will take it at the 10, and he'll bring it out. And he didn't have much room, and a great job by the special teams. Woo. Gets out to the 22.
Good job, special teams.
And that's where the Spartans will take over. They trail by 30 with 5:39 to go in the ball game.
So far, unofficially, first downs, 17-8. Total domination on the first downs and total domination on the ground, total domination this whole second half by the Unity Rockets on both sides of the ball.
It's been a great second half. And, Scotty, what are you hearing on the sidelines? I know they got the coaching staffs and the players got to be extremely happy with how the second half's gone.
Yeah, nothing but smiles down here on the sideline, Keith. Defense been really good the second half. Offense had scored on 3 drives now and looking solid as well. So nothing but smiles down here on the Unity sideline.
Thanks, Scotty. We appreciate you here down on the sideline reporter. And it is a 30-point lead for the Rockets with 5 minutes to go in the ball game. St. Joe came out. It's got a 1-yard run from Umbarger. They're still fighting. They're still showing some heart. And now they're going to throw. That's McKinney out to Lane McKinney, who tries to get the outside. Not much there and brought down.
Looks like around the 25.
By Tyler Henry. Yeah, I think 26, 27. Not much there. Not enough for a first down. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Wow. Secondary, got to be tired. A lot of the starters still out there, but the coverage has been unbelievable tonight. And once again, Keegan Germano has been doing a great job. He is all over the field tonight.
He has been, and he's made some big plays, got the pressure. The entire defense has played very well,
yes,
especially in the second half. McKinney now, hands off up the middle. That's to Umbarger, and he's going to get taken down to 29. Keegan Germano there again on that tackle. Desmond Winfrey there.
Yep. Give him about 3 maybe.
Caden Hinch there as well. It's going to bring up 4th and 2 with 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Stay with us after the ball game. We'll have a report from Scotty Johnson on the sidelines, and we'll also name our Midwest Auto Skins offensive and defensive player of the games.
5th punt of the game tonight for St. Joe.
That one's a little better deep. Nobody deep for the Rockets, so it will bounce all the way back to the 27-yard line.
Yes, sir.
That's where the Rockets will take over with 3:40 to go. We'll just keep it right here. If you want to pass on, Midwest Auto Skins gives 10% off any window tint installation for both Unity Rockets and St. Joe Ogden Spartan fans. So if you are Unity Rockets, St. Joe Ogden Spartan fans, give Midwest Auto Skin a call today. They offer not only automotive, but commercial and residential window tint, ceramic coatings, vinyl wraps, a little bit of everything. Give them a call at 217-607-5612 today. I know they're busy. They just did a couple tailgate trailers I saw as well, Mike, and it's a good thing. They're busy. All right, Rockets back on the field, and flags all over the place. As a handoff is to Eckstein. Oh, no, Michael Harden on the carry.
Michael Harden on the carry. Let's see what they call here.
one came from the back again.
I think it's going against the Spartans. That's what it looks like.
I'm not sure what that call is there, Mike, but
I'm not sure
it's a penalty
either.
against the Spartans. Is that YMCA? Is that the call?
I think that was a YMCA. It's a 5-yard penalty against.
So it's first and 5 for the Rockets now. They lead 40-10 with 3:36 to go here in the fourth quarter. We want to thank you, as always. I can't say this enough from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for joining us tonight. I know we've had some big numbers live here tonight. Last week we had over 13,000 tune in. It's amazing how much you guys are supporting. If you feel like it,
thank you.
Throw us a donation. You can always Venmo us at Clubhouse 217. Send us a donation. Help us keep this alive and going. As a handoff is to Michael Harden, he's all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Looks like they're going to give him a couple yards on that one. Moving some new players in out there. I see number 79, Hudson DeHart is in there. Max McCabe. We've got some new people in there, Keith.
That's all right. Under 3 to go. Second and 8, for the Rockets from the 45. Letting that play clock just run. Not in a hurry.
This is a statement win right here.
It is, very much
question.
so. Hand off to Harden, who's the left side. He's around the side of 50. And he's having up for the first down on Michael Harden with a big run across the 45 of the Spartans. And now we have a flag on the play. I think there was a little extracurriculars there.
Extracurricular over there. We're going to wait and see what the call is.
You got to keep your head this late in the ball game.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing silly. Let's see what we got here.
That was a good 10-yard run right there. It's against Unity again. Gosh darn it.
Well, I'm not sure what that call was. That was a... legal block in the back, apparently.
Yes, that's exactly what it was.
So from the spot, so it'll make it second and about 6. Anyway, all we ask of all of our listeners each and every week is you share that you listen to Clubhouse Lounge Radio and enjoy it. And if you enjoy it, make a donation to us. Help us out. We're looking to get a new camera to maybe get a little closer to the action for you and help you out there too. So help us help you. Hand off to Harden, left side. Whistle blows, and these last 3 minutes are taking about 30, Mike. That's going to be a false start on the offense. On the Rockets, it's 5 yards, so it'll make it second and now 12.
14 penalties so far tonight.
Too many penalties, too many silly mistakes. And a lot of that came early. It was pretty. Hey, let's kind of recap here. Early in the ball game, Mike, it was pretty picky with each other.
Yes, sir. It started early and it's tamed down a little bit here, but I think frustration is starting to set in for the Spartans.
Rockets lead 40-10, 2.5 to go in the ball game. Here's snap, hand off. Harden up the middle, and he's going to get back up to about the 46-yard or 44-yard line.
Give him a couple. Got Carter Schmidt in at quarterback right now.
Dane's night's done. Third and 8. 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Stay with us post game for our Midwest Auto Skins Offensive and Defensive Player of the Game. Thank them for being the sponsor of our Players of the Game each week. And then we'll check down with Scotty, see if we can get some words from him. Schmidt in the quarterback. Takes it, handoff to Harden up the middle. Michael looking for an extra room, trying to break some tackles up all the way to the 47. And that's where he'll be brought down and bring up fourth down with 1.5 minutes to go.
Well, this is one of these where you can, run the clock down, take the delay of game penalty, and let's get out of here with a win.
Yep. Yeah, because time the play clock runs down here, it's going to be under 1 minute to play. So.
Yes, sir.
4th and 6 for the Rockets from their own 47. Scotty, you down there with us?
I got you loud and clear, Keith.
Hey, how happy is that sideline right now with under a minute to play and up a 30-point lead?
And I don't think it's something they expected, but it's something they will take. All smiles down here again. The starters are out here on the bench. Second string's getting a little action right now, so everybody's excited down here. The fans are excited, and a good win here on the road against a rival.
Scotty, this is going to be 2 of 3 in that 3-game gauntlet we've always talked about, and this is a statement win, I think, for the Rockets, don't you?
Absolutely. I mean, you come on the road to St. Joe. It's never easy. I don't care what year it is, but especially this year when St. Joe's a good team, and you come on the road and to beat them by 30 is probably not something anybody expected.
No, it wasn't. Mike and I talked about that a little bit last night on the Move the Chain show. He said, if it's a blowout, I'll be surprised. Well, Mike, are you surprised?
After what I saw in the first quarter, no.
No. Okay.
No.
Well,
No.
I am. I thought it'd be a lot tighter game than what it was. But here we are. It's 4th and 6. Scotty, we're going to see if you can get some words from Coach Reitz or some of the coaches there after the ball game real quick. And we'll keep you with us here. And as we're under a minute to play here in the fourth quarter, Rockets have 4th and 6 from their 47. They will punt. And that's a good punt.
Yep. Let it roll.
And it will roll all the way down to the Spartans' 25-yard line. So St. Joe will take the ball. 1st and 10 at their own 25, and they trail 40-10 here with 45.8 seconds to play. And
only the second punt of the game for us. Only the second punt.
Scotty cooled down a little bit out there too, isn't it?
Man, it feels great down here, Keith. I don't know about you guys, but
it's a sweat box. It's a sauna up here, buddy.
Yeah, we both lost weight
earlier in the booth. It is warm up there.
We lost weight tonight, no doubt about it.
Spartans come out, 45.8 seconds to go here in the ball game.
Well, this is one of those where I think you just take a knee and be done with it. But
they trail by 30. McKinney takes the snap. He's going to hand off to Umbarger, trying to get around the outside. Now he's going to try to cut it back. Nowhere to go. And he's going to be brought down at about the 23.
Yep, he will lose yardage on that one. Stands are clearing out here in front of us, Keith.
Under 30 seconds to play, and I don't even think the Spartans are going to run another play.
Nope.
So the Rockets are going to come away with a huge win on the road over number 4 ranked St. Joseph Ogden. 40-10 will be your final, and the Rockets move to 3-1. And St. Joe, their first loss of the season, they're 3-1. They're all going to stay behind 4-0 BCC.
Yes, sir.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll see if Scotty can get a word with the coaches. 40-10, your final. Unity Rockets over the St. Joseph Ogden Spartans. You're listening to Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
I-57 Roofing.
Think you can grab anybody? Okay. All right, let's head back down the field here in a minute to Scotty Johnson, and we're going to get a word with Coach Reitz here, I think, as soon as he talks to this player on a big win. Mike, what kind of stats you got? It was a big second half for the Rockets and a 30-point victory here on the road.
Here is a telltale stat right here. Quarterback McKinney had 56 yards rushing in the first half. He was a total of 47 by the end of the game. We shut him down big time. He was 9 of 8 for 70 yards. He actually lost yards on the passing game as well. And then for the Unity Rockets, my goodness, unofficially, let's see, 30 carries. 30 carries for Mr. Crew Eckstein there, and 146 rushing yards. I mean, that's just a big night right there. And 9 of 18, 175 yards, 3 touchdowns for our great quarterback, the field general. I like it. It was a little chippy, too many penalties for me, but it was a good effort.
I'm going to let you name the Midwest Auto Skins offensive player or defensive player of the week, and I think I know where you're going with this for the second week in a row.
You know what? I'm going to surprise you here. I'm going to give this to the whole defense, and I'm going to tell you why. It was a total defensive effort tonight. Everybody was involved. I'm giving it to the whole defense. I was very impressed with what they did tonight.
They shut them down in the second half,
Yes,
period.
sir. Nothing. Nothing.
No, and maybe even negative yards in the second half.
Yes, sir.
So great call. My offensive player of the game, I know Crew had big yardage. I'm going to give it to Trey Hogard. Trey had a 77-yard touchdown run. He had a huge touchdown reception to a 38 yards.
Yes.
I'm going to give it to Trey Hogard this week, our Midwest Autoskins offensive player of the week, and a team defensive player of the week.
It was a team defensive effort. I mean, one of the best second halves of football I've ever seen. Take the penalties out of it. It was a great effort by the Rocket defense.
Scott, do you have any issues with those picks for offensive defensive player of the week?
No, that sounds great to me, Keith. I was thinking Trey Hogard as well from down here. And yeah, second half defense as a team just stood out.
Yeah, they made play after play after play after play, and they limited the momentum that St. Joe could get. And I think part of that is because we got the ball to start the second half with a lead. And you know it's going to be happy. And Coach Reitz, I know you're going to grab him here in just a second. And we'll get some words from him, but he's got to be extremely happy. And tell Coach from us up here in the booth, we're happy too.
Congratulations.
Yep, here with Coach Reitz, Keith. The booth says they are happy and excited to talk to you here, Coach. You know, we talked coming out of halftime, wanted to score quick and start the second half off right. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I mean, we kind of cut down on the penalties in the second half, and we executed well just like we did in the first half, and we just didn't dig the holes that we did in the first half, so that was great.
Correct, and got through these few tough games here at the beginning of the season. And I heard you say in the huddle they're very focused this week.
Very focused. Really 3 weeks of brutal opponents, and that's what you get in the IVC. But the kids have been very focused and had great weeks of practice. You know, it's going to be a different animal here on out. I mean, not saying anything against the teams that we have in the second half of our schedule, but these last 3 weeks were really, really tough on the kids, and I'm really proud of the way they battled through these weeks.
Hey, Scotty, ask Coach if you would. How's he going to keep the kids focused during homecoming week?
What's the plan to keep them focused during homecoming week, Coach?
Well, I mean, you're always going to have those distractions with homecoming, with all the stuff going on with the parade and the dance and, you know, all the festivities. And I want the kids to enjoy that. I mean, those are some great memories they're going to make for high school. But at the end of the day, we have to look at the bigger picture here. We got to stay focused. And I have no doubt in my mind these kids are going to do that. The senior leaders are great. They're going to keep those guys focused from the time we're on the practice field to the time we walk off, and then they can have their fun.
Awesome. Well, great win, Coach. Appreciate everything, and we'll see you next week.
All right, thanks, Scotty. That's Coach Tony Reitz. 40-10 win for the Unity Rockets here over the St. Joseph Ogden Spartans at Dick Duval Field. And, Mike, final thoughts from you, sir.
They came out the second half and did exactly what I was hoping they would do, and that was shut down an offense for St. Joe, which can actually put up some points, and they've done that, you know, in the first 3 games of the season. But tonight it was all Unity. St. Joe didn't stand a chance the way this Unity team was playing tonight. And I'll tell you, you take the penalties out, it could have been worse.
Agreed. Agreed. It could have been a running clock. Honestly,
Yeah.
It could have. And I think they came out more focused than I saw last week, Mike, honestly.
Yes.
I think the Rockets did a great job. I think the Spartans will bounce back, but I think this could also be a wake-up call, too. This was really their first test of the year.
Yes.
And now they kind of know, okay, this is what we got to improve. This is what we got to do.
Exactly.
Health for them, I think, is key, too.
Yes, you have to have key players, and they're down a couple or 3. And it doesn't sound like much, but it's huge.
Yep.
It's huge.
All right, we will come back next Friday night. It is homecoming for the Unity Rockets when they host Pontiac at home at
Hicks Field.
Hicks Field, thank you. Sorry, I did
Field.
brain fart there for a second,
There
Mike.
we go, Hicks Field, buddy.
But we will have the YouTube replay of this entire broadcast on our YouTube channel. Make sure you follow us there. Make sure you follow our Facebook page, Clubhouse Lounge Radio. Make sure you spread the word, and if you want to throw us a donation to help us out, please feel free to do so. But we thank you for joining us this evening. For my broadcast partner, Mike Roy, I am Keith Gibson, and for our sideline reporter, Scotty Johnson, we appreciate you joining us here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio. Once again, the Rockets 40, the Spartans 10, both teams now 3-1 in the Illini Prairie. Have a great night, everybody.
Be safe.